Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. I think I'm enjoying mine. It's been nice. As per the norm for starting stream, I have words for you. And I wrote them just in the last hour. Took me about 2 minutes, and I'll probably hate this tomorrow. But here you go. I got you some fresh from the restroom. I was getting all nice and ready. So here is your poem. That is technically a poem today. I hope it satisfies you. Here we go. Satisfactory moments and satisfactory nights. Satisfactory people with satisfactory plights. Satisfied supplications, satisfying rights. Such the satisfaction, satisfying the might. And that is your poem for today. Congratulations. My fingers don't hurt, but I think I cut my one thumb from going way too hard on my guitar. I'm still showing out the fact that I'm playing my new guitar and I'm having so much fun. I don't know what it's called, what I've been playing with today and doing. I was just making shit up. And it was just like, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. I think that's something more that you do with a bass. Again, probably should have gotten a bass based on how I'm mostly playing. But I'm having fun either way, and I'm learning songs, and that's the cool thing, the cool beans. I'll be starting late tomorrow because I'm having another guitar lesson. So, to be told like, wow, these things that you felt impressed with. Here's what you're doing wrong, and why you should stop doing that. I'm waiting for that tomorrow. Today we're finishing up Roottrees. It's Roottreemania. It's the second part of the whole Roottree saga of the Roottrees Are Dead. And I believe really strongly that this is the final day that we need to play it. Because this is more about figuring out who the actual Roottrees are from the affairs and such. So that is the cool stuff that you want to find out from family trees. Is very invasive sleuthing. That's none of our business, but Mari's business. And also the business of Metroid Prime tonight. So we just got the ice beam, and then we're gonna get other beams later, I'm sure. And it just beat the first part of this game like 2 days ago. There's a lot of extra stuff! Congratulations! Zindril, welcome. We're gonna have some fun playing the rest of this game. And it should be operative, be the ending of this game. And it's a long time coming. Speaking of coming, let's go. Goodbye, music. Hello, roots. And let's go to said roots now. Load up, please. Por favor. Por favor, I can't see my face anymore. There we go. And I know I still need to do the Roottreemania thing. Well, that's all we're going to be covering today. Is just basically everything is filled in the tree. Everything. Except the little bit of like, who is what? Which was just a curveball. It's just like, why is that something I need to do? Just DNA test all these fools for us. That's all we need to do. No, we gotta figure that out before they waste their money doing all this. These rich people can't afford to DNA test all these people, I guess. Strange as that is. All right, here we go. Now, it wasn't explained quite how to do this part. Filling in this person is optional. Filling in this person is optional. What do you mean filling it? What is that? Is there someone else that he fornicated with that had kids? Oh boy. Inconsistencies. Oh boy. Are there pictures of people I don't have? No. Those people are filled in. For certain. Possible Roottree. Okay. Conclusion. It's impossible to prove. What do you mean it's impossible to prove? I'm so confused for this part here. Okay. So there's evidence and such for things to check out. Okay, obviously these are all related. These people. Possible Roottree. Obviously if she's related then she is too. So that's a 2-for-1 deal. This could be Thomas Hughes' kids, but it could be Guy Hudson's kids. Dun dun dun. Picotee, page 2, smoking guns. Okay. None events start here, please. Okay. There's one piece of evidence here that have not been looked at. Duck, what do you say? We're not going to go too crazy on this. The blurred News Time article about Anonymom seems like a dead end, but I bet you poke around some more you can dig up new information from the News Time article about Anonymom. Alright, let's do that. Periodicals. News Time. Anonymom. An anonymous woman, this is very short, appeared on the cover of News Time holding a picture of her daughter Jane Doe Roottrie. The first and only mention of the phrase Anonymom in News Time came the week after when they issued an apology for featuring her in the first place. A summary of the initial cover article is bad to evidence. We'll take a look at that in a second, but before we do that, we already know Anonymom was not, you know, possible. Yeah, we already know, because this was proven. What do you mean you haven't found this clue yet? All your problems? You haven't found this clue yet? What do you mean I haven't found? There are some clues I still haven't found because of this dude. I hate this. Which one of you is Anonymom? I bet... Oh god, 5Ps is my favorite. 5Ps is an interesting character. Very much unlike the rest of the family. That's cool. Totally cool with that. Could he be a child? I mean, they look a little bit alike. It's not for me to say. Ooh, okay, let's read the Anonymom stuff. A summary of the initial cover article has been added to your evidence, but if you look at the News Time article, you said blurred News Time the blurred News Time article about anonymous scenes of dead. If you poke around, you can dig up some new information. Okay, so we gotta look at the actual blurred out article then. Alright. This one? It was determined through DNA tests that Anonymom's daughter was not a Roottree. It looks like there is a green shirt and there's blonde hair. We already know that these are not in relation to everything. Is there a way to Hackerman unblur it? No. No, but there were there was another article we uncovered that was unblurred. But the duck wants me to look at this one, so maybe there's something in the text to find. But before we do that, which one of these is blonde? Blonde lady. She's blonde. But, hang on a second. Only holding one kid up. That's weird. Unless we're talking about... No. There's gonna be something like she actually is a Roottree, but they faked the test to show negative. Ooh, that could be a possibility. Certainly. She's only holding up one kid. We're talking about a blonde lady. Both of these ladies are not blonde. And I was pretty certain these were Guy Hudson doing this, so maybe this is the Anonymom stuff. Oh no, maybe we don't have a picture of Anonymom. Oh. What a twist that could be. Maybe that's why the duck is pointing us over here. With how Mad Miracle was about 5Ps, I wouldn't pass them. No, well, I mean, we know why he's mad. Because he had some fun himself. Yep, had some fun under the sun. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It was determined through a DNA test that Anonymom's daughter was not a Roottree. Daughter. This article, which did refer to her daughter as Jane Doe Roottree, but did not coin the phrase Anonymom, came before all that, right around the time of her first TV news interview. This is a summary. An anonymous woman appeared on the cover of News Time shortly after 5Ps was confirmed to be a member of the Roottree family. And in homage to the previous cover, she holds a photo of her daughter. Like 5Ps, she wished to remain anonymous, and both photos were obscured. The anonymous woman claimed to have had an affair with Guy Hudson while she was working as his secretary. She and another woman were hired at the same time during a transition period, while many of the secretaries had worked under Zach Morden were already gone. She and another woman were hired at the same time during transition period, while many of the secretaries that worked under Zach Morden were already gone. So it's possible that she... Well, we definitely have her name somewhere, whoever this lady is, during transition. She says that she and the other woman were both underqualified and neither had typewriter experience. According to other staff members interviewed, Guy has his own requirements for hiring women. Guy Hudson liked to throw lavish parties, and the longer he was president, the more excuses he found. The anonymous woman posits that these parties mostly seem to have an excuse to have after-parties at Guy's home, featuring much more alcohol and other substances. She claims she slept with him at one of these after-parties. She confronted Guy when she found out she was pregnant. Guy didn't seem fazed, and they came to an arrangement. He paid her a significant amount of hush money on a recurring basis under the table. She used it to move away and start a new life with her daughter. When Guy died, the money stopped coming, and she assumed things had run their course. She went back to work at the department store and hoped that nobody would ever look too closely at how she paid for her house. It's good. You don't want... The bank's gonna ask, like, where are you getting this money from? Or at least the IRS is. You know what game you should check out that's kind of in the same as this? The Operator. The Operator. I can't say I know that one. What... Is it also a sleuth game? Interesting. She told everyone that her daughter's father walked out one day and never came back. She claimed that after seeing the fantastic article in News Time, she realized that she wasn't the only one this happened to. While she never worked at Roottree Company at the same time as Five Piece's mother, never worked the same time as Joanna. Joanna and their stories seem eerily similar, and she knew Felix was telling the truth right away. The article is that's 2 clues right there. It is a sleuth game. Ooh, I do like those. I tend to be a little better at those than other games I enjoy too. Plus, I love reading these things. The article presented no tangible evidence of the Anonymous woman's time at Roottree, and all of the payments were allegedly made in cash. However, using details that she provided to News Time, the reporters were able to reach out to the other woman hired at the same time, who also remained anonymous. They successfully fact-checked the timeline of both women and confirmed the existence of the infamous after-parties. Five Piece was strengthened, and the news story was subsequently published. Interesting. Okay, so... we know 2 things for certain. This lady was hired during the transition, and she never worked at the same time as Joanna. So that's very important information. You work as an operator for basically the FBI, helping field agents with going through their databases. All are pretty short, like 4 to 5 hours. I do like those. Short games are good games, but so are long games. Let's see, confidential files. Here we go. So it was transition period, so clearly not here. Leadership: Guy Hudson replaced Ernie Madsen as special management. Okay. When was Joanna? Joanna's no longer listed as secretaries. She changed her last name. Okay, so we know that she was part of that. Okay. Let's see. Christine, Geralt, Juliet, Lisa, Joanna. Where are you? Wait, did she leave at this point? No longer employed as of 77. Okay. Guy Hudson replaces Zachariah Mortis, so it's probably on this page. Secretaries: Christine Garland no longer works for Roottree, so no. Beatrice Watts and Corinne Schwartz were hired. Juliet McCullen and Doris Mays are no longer employed. Lisa Lewis and Valerie Ewing were hired. So it's probably Beatrice or Corinne Schwartz. And then Lisa Lewis and Valerie Ewing. Okay, let's go ahead and do a search for Beatrice. Search for Corinne. Oh. Corinne Schwartz comes up in a few articles from local news stations in Pennsylvania. Some people attempting to track down Anonymous harassing her. She recently had to take a leave of absence. I think I remember reading this, because people showed up at the car dealership she works at. She's begging people to stop the accusations and get back to normal life. Every article you find, the journalists involved have independently verified she is not Anonymous. So that is not her for certain. So we know that. Okay, let me see if I can edit that. Corinne Schwartz, not Anonymous. Alright, Lisa Lewis. Nothing. Well, at least in the main spider search. Okay. You know, the entire first part, I don't think I used notes at all. Same here! I didn't realize the highlights were, like, immediately made notes with which articles they're related to. I would have used them a lot more, probably, otherwise. So, let's see here. Beatrice Watts. Well, let's just do the nonsense and just search every periodical. It's not productive for the most part, I've found, but hey, maybe they come up in something random. News time was already checked. A business watch, I don't think I did. Silver screen. Starlet. Team blast. Telephoto. No. Okay, so Lisa Lewis next. When is Prime? Prime will be after this is over, Marcos. Which I'm not sure when this will end. I would say it's probably at least an hour, maybe 2. So probably around 10 p.m. Eastern. Also, hello. Let's see. Yeah, it looks so useful. It is very useful just to do the highlights. I wish I figured that out myself before. I was just like highlighting. I'm never coming back to this article. Remember? Wait. There was something there. Wait, no, there wasn't. I didn't want to have to scour through things to figure out what I had to highlight. So how do you feel about the twists in part 1? I knew something was fishy really quick, but I would have guessed that's what it was. I actually guessed pretty quickly that about the brother being, you know, kind of shunned in a way for being romantically involved with a dude. Kind of guessed that right away, but I didn't realize that it actually was a relative, like directly Roottree. There was a 6th sibling. Yeah, I mean that does make sense from everything. But I figured like this guy, he was probably just shunned because he was romantically involved with a dude, because they mentioned him with a dude a few times. I was like, Right, Valerie. Didn't figure out why until the end. Yeah. Team Blast. Starlet. Silver Screen. Picklety. It's possible that these are no longer the names these people go by also. Oh, right, I should check the next one because they would list if their names changed. News time. Monthly music. Miami Mercury. The Heralded. Jeff's signature. Butler County, and then Business Watch. Alright, nothing immediately pops up with that. Okay, so these 2. Or 4. Okay, secretaries. Corinne Schwartz and Beatrice no longer employed, so these are out. Linda Lewis and Angela Ingram were hired. Is this still considered the transitionary period? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Also, it includes that EC was gay when they mentioned his roommate. They were roommates! Catherine Garrett was hired. Okay. It's possible this is what the duck is referring to. News Time cares about respecting people's privacy, but that can't be said of everyone. What if periodicals is proven to be perfectly willing to violate privacy? This seems the best place to work. Oh, you know what? We didn't search Anonymom in the Picotee. Let's check that out. That's the Sleaze magazine. Picotee is not afraid to expose details that other publications would avoid. Shortly after the announcements that Jane Doe Roottree was not a Roottree, Picotee exposed personal details about the story of Anonymom. Under the headline Anonymom, the Anani Khan. They said Anonymom worked as a manager at a department store in North Carolina and her daughter's name was Courtney May. They also said that the woman had vouched for her famous cover story. They didn't identify News Time, perhaps to avoid being sued, his name Corinne S., and that she had filed for bankruptcy. The article speculates that Anonymom and Corinne were in on it together and even speculate that they might have been lovers. Picotee is not a credible publication. Their information was particularly actionable. Very few people seem to notice or care. Well, Courtney May. I'm just gonna add that here. Courtney May. Anonymom kid. What is this about a Corinne S? The woman vouched for a famous cover story is named Corinne S. Voucher. However... Oh! Corinne Schwartz! Being harassed. Okay. They were roommates. Yeah. Dude, nothing pissed me off more than checking the decky and getting hints for literally everything I already figured out. Yeah. Nothing I was stuck on. Well, the thing with the duck is that if there's like a small detail that you got wrong or there's a piece of evidence that you missed, it's gonna bring it up. So it's not gonna be bringing up arbitrary stuff. It's always gonna be like, well, you are missing this or you have this not filled out correctly. So we're gonna bring it up because this is the next logical order of things, regardless if that's what you want to be talking about right now. You're like, oh, I could have figured that one out. Yeah, you could have, but you didn't. You did not. Courtney May, huh? All right, let's go ahead and search Courtney May. Watts. Well, if it is Corin Schwartz, they worked at the same time, right? Oh, we found something. Courtney May has a simple website with black text on white background and a few images. From the view counter, you can tell you're one of only a few hundred people who have visited. She's not shy about claiming she is Jane Doe Roottree. As proof, she has posted an unobscured cover from the time she was featured on News Time, as well as a different picture of herself that appears to be a wedding photo. The website seems to be created in defense of her mother, who has been the target of public scrutiny. Under the headline, The True Story of Jane Doe Roottree, courtesy of Courtney May Newton, formerly Watts. Ah! Courtney May writes, everyone has everything wrong. My mom approached the Rootrees before 5Ps was ever on the cover of News Time. Nobody at Roottree Company took us seriously. They only listened to us after we appeared on TV and in magazines. The site has a scanned letter from Ruby Legal Group to Courtney May's mother, Beatrice. In very polite legal terms, it seems to accuse her of exploiting the name in order for her to leave the Rootrees alone. It's dated from a few weeks before 5P's article appeared in News Time, and it seems legitimate. Courtney May also discusses her mother's magazine feature in more detail. Do you know how difficult it was to convince anyone to tell her story? My mom didn't want to show her face because everyone in the media we approached assumed she was lying because her story was just like 5 pieces. But my mom's story was first. Mom was advised by Ryan and Cork, these names, to tell News Time that seeing 5's piece on the cover was what inspired her to go public. That was the only way News Time would agree to it and help her get on TV. But it's not true. Our story was first. Courtney's defense continues, but much of it seems repetitive and useless. Well, I mean, emotional outbursts can be. Towards the end of her page, she discusses DNA tests and defends her mother's character. Oh, is that... Have you checked the Epstein database? You never know who you'll find there. Oh, God. No. No. My mom is amazing. She's the nicest woman in the world. She has diabetes, and that makes her nice, and works at a department store, but managed to help pay for my apartment in the big city so that I could stay with my high school sweetheart. I got a degree in nursing, so I learned about DNA in college, but I'm beginning to think it's all a lie. Mom is 100% confident there's nobody else who could be the father. Either they did the test wrong or DNA is complete BS. She is not a liar. Well, I mean, how would you know? Were you there when you were conceived? No. So that's a nanny mom, that's the daughter. I mean, she does have red hair, at least. There is that. All right. You said there was a second piece of evidence here. Where is it? Aha. A photo. Just married. Courtney May and Danny together forever. Just married. Well, that's cute. Danny who? Well, it's right. They mentioned the new name is Courtney May Watts. That's not her current name. Okay, let's go to the DNA tree. So this would be this girl. That's her. This is Mama. And this is husband. Hang on. Let's see here. Her name is Courtney. Courtney May. Watts. For the original name, she's a nurse. No, nurse. Hello, nurse. Okay, and her mama's name. Shit, I already lost what her name was. So that is Beatrice Watts. Beatrice. Watts. Secretary? And your husband's name. Let's see here. Let's see. You got married Newton. So your husbando's name. Something Newton. Fig Newton, maybe. Wait, I think it said on the photo. I'm stupid. Hang on a second. Photo. Danny. Oh, it's Danny boy. Daniel Newton. Courtney May Watts. Beatrice Watts, secretary. Filling in this person is optional. I mean, it's possible? But they had said that this is not true, according to something. Alright, Ducky, what do you gotta say? You have enough information to fill in a Nanimom on the tree. I did! According to company records, her name is Beatrice Watts. I know that. You have a photo. Yes, I do. She works in retail. Oh, I'm sorry. Retail. There we go. Okay, moving on. What's next? Courtney May mentions a lot of interesting information in her defense. I wonder if any could lead to more evidence. Our story was first Ryan and Cork. Aha! Information. Ryan and Cork is an unremarkable law firm based in North Carolina named after senior partners Winston Ryan and Gregory Cork. Put a cork in it. Most firm mostly handles local cases and recently represented Anonymon. Their website has a section about the case, including a scan of the DNA test results proved Jane Doe Roottree was not a Roottree. Dun dun dun. Okay. 0.5% match. Hey, that's pretty remote. Who do they test against? Bonnie. Bonnie Kellogg? Hey, Bonnie was that? Yeah, that's her. The twin. Yeah, Angelica's daughter. Gwendolyn's granddaughter. Elias's great-granddaughter. But what if they're not Roottrees? What if that's the scandal? Oh, what if Angelica? Oh, Angelica, are you sure that these kids are your kids? Maybe she's not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, what is this? This is a DNA test you got from the website. The test says there's virtually no chance that Anonymon's daughter, Courtney May, was a Roottree. It lists that DNA from Jane Doe was tested against the DNA of Bonnie Kellogg, née Hudson, Guy's twin sister. Ryan and Cork, who were representing Anonymon, have confirmed that the sample they sent to the Roottrees was definitely Courtney May's hair. The test is from a company called genealogical, and the doctor has circled the results and signed the paper. Let's see here. Pronounced genealogical is a DNA testing company. DNA testing is a relatively new phenomenon that allows scientific laboratories to prove a possible family relationship between two people. It is fairly cutting edge. The method by which they test samples has only become standard in the last decade, as of early 1990. According to the site, genealogical was responsible for the DNA test that proved Felix Fellows was a Roottree, and even use it as an example of how DNA test looks. They use it to provide some information about their process. Whenever they take a sample in person, they put the name of the person on the test according to their legal ID, which is why it says David instead of Felix. Because Guy Hudson is dead, there's no known DNA source for Guy. They tested Felix's hair versus his hair sent from the Roottrees. It's listed as Jane Doe because it wasn't collected in person, but the Roottree company let them know it was from Bonnie Kellogg, Guy Hudson's sister. That's why it says it in a paternal aunt test. Left and right sets of numbers are essentially signatures that perfectly match the DNA of the two people in question and nobody else. The way the test works is if a certain part of the signature are shared, it's very likely two people are related. As far as you can tell, genealogical is a legitimate company. They don't seem to have any reason to create fake results or hide the truth. That's really good. We like something that's reliable. So, legit results. So 0.99. So 0.05 is like, no. So, let's see. 99% chance that David Fellows was related to alleged aunt, who's listed as Jane Doe. As far as you can tell, genealogical is a neutral third party that has been used plenty of respectable companies. So here's the question. Is this Jane Doe the same as the other Jane Doe? We'll have to find out, right? Let's take a look here. So allele size is 15, 16, 15, 16, 9, 11, 12, 6, 8. 15, 16. 15, 16. Uh-oh. These aren't the same. This is child. Wait, no, hang on. Over here, excuse me. 15, 16. There's no 9 and 11 here. They said the other person was Bonnie. That's what they said. In the other one. As the Jane Doe. In the other one. These are not the same. This is not the same person. What the hell happened? Bonnie, what the hell did you do? Alleged paternal aunt. 1560. D3S1358 WWA D16SF of TPOX. I'm just double checking, making sure those first categories are the same. If those categories are the same, this is not the same person! What the hell? Who are you? Who are you? Are you actually Bonnie? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, I get it, but how, what? So I searched Mark Clementine has several interesting leads on it. Okay, sure. Mark Clementine. Mark Clementine. Crocodile Clementine. Oh, this dude. Yeah, what about... Okay, the Clementine crocodile dude. This guy. Alright. We know you exist. That's fine. Okay. Several interesting leads. Yeah. Wait. There's a very small note of him being the basket baby in 1950. Wait a second. Did I ever look this up? These sites about true stories focused on and around religion mention 1950 gospel singer named of Mary once found herself dealing with a real-life baby Moses situation. Apparently, she was a rather prominent supporter of the concept of adoption, and someone decided to test how much. They left a baby on her doorstep in a basket. According to the site, she adopted him without question and raised him as her own son. Although it wasn't national news, in many circles he became known as the basket baby. He even went on tour with her as he grew up. None of the websites state who the woman or baby were, likely to prevent people from looking into either people too closely. From context, you know that it's Mary Beth Clementine, who would later be shunned due to her personal life, and her son Mark, who would later be known as Crocodile Clementine. It's not a happy thing to deal with, for certain. So this is a kid that was found on a doorstep, allegedly. So, I mean, probably not. Based on that information. Alright, so... Sounds like he was featured in a magazine. What? A magazine? Portland Telegraph is credited as having given it a nickname. Oh, hey, that's the last database. Portland Telegraph is your run-of-the-mill newspaper based in Portland, Oregon. They have a website with a lot of dry statistics, Okay, let's go here. Crocodile, Mark Clementine. There we go. Portland Telegraph was the one that provided the nickname Crocodile Clementine and has some details about Crocodile Clementine's first major arrest. He was flying weekly between Los Angeles, Juarez, and Vancouver in a small plane. His flights were very low, literally under the radar. He was only caught because he was bit by a crocodile on the leg and had to call in Mayday because he was losing blood. Was he bit on the flight by a crocodile? He tried to tell them that he was a crop duster who somehow cut his leg on a loose piece of metal in the cockpit. His story seemed very odd, and controllers quickly alerted the police without informing him. When he landed, they were waiting and he was promptly arrested. Okay. Yeah, I get that. So how does this tell us he's adopted or not? Yeah, I mean, what made him do such a thing, you think? I don't know. You know? I don't know. God. It's... Alright, Duck, help me out. Alright, well we found that article. Ruby Sprat has several potential leads on it. Spider search. Got it. Legal company lady. Okay. So you're saying there's several results in here for leads. Okay. Legal company. Roottrees. Magazine. Ruby grew in foster care, excelled at school and earned a scholarship at Mid-Eastern University. She graduated top of her legal house. That's a potential lead. And hometown of Portland. Gee, I wonder where we're going to look. Mid-Eastern University is a notable private college, advertises, let's see, website boasts that they have a historical technology museum on campus, including a still functioning computer from the 60s that takes up full room. This is the same place with the heralded stuff. Oh, I see. Hang on. Ruby Sprat graduated top of her class at Mid-Eastern's legal college. Her valedictorian speech was somewhat controversial at the time, as it was quite serious, with a heavy focus on wealth inequality. This didn't go over well with the predominantly middle to upper class audience in attendance. Money? We don't want to think about money. We want to think about the future, where we just spend our money. That's fine. The editor of the Heralded at the time said Ruby, unsatisfied by simply earning her place at Mid-Eastern with a full scholarship, went on to earn a captive audience of her peers with a perfect GPA. It felt like the ideal occasion for a celebration of an undoubtedly incredible individual. However, by the end of her speech, there were many in the audience that wished that neither of those events had transpired. It was a passionate attempt to use her soapbox to proselytize her fellow students and their parents into religion property. But unfortunately, judging by the silence, they remained unconverted. Alright, well there's that. And then there's the Portland Telegraph. Aha! She was featured in the Portland Telegraph when she was at high school, in an article called Local Team Making Changes for Foster Care System. According to the article, Ruby Sprat grew up in foster care system, was apparently the valedictorian of her school, and was a Girl Scout who, at the time of the article, was earning her Gold Award. This required a project to help the community, and Ruby chose to raise money to build a foundation she called Foster Fountain. Well, that's something to search. The fountain has a few small pedestals that stick up above the water. People are expected to toss coins into the fountain for good luck, and will be encouraged to aim for the top of the pedestals. All the coins scraped from the bottom are slated to be donated at Portland's foster care system. A coalition of local business that sponsored the fountain have committed to matching any of the donations that successfully land on targets. Oh, that's nice. Foster Fountain. Foster Fountain of Use, also known as Foster Fountain, is a fountain found in a small park in Portland. All proceeds from the change thrown into the fountain are donated to the foster care system. Website of Portland's Parks and Recreation mentions under a trivia section that the Fountain of Youth was originally conceived by Ruby Sprat, an alumni of the foster care system. That's a weird way to put that, isn't it? She's like, she went through foster care. The end. As more businesses signed on as sponsors, it grew in scope, even beyond Sprat's original hopes. The fountain is unique because it has special targets that visitors can aim their coins towards. If a coin lands on one of these targets, each of the sponsors' businesses matches it. This isn't a huge amount of money for each business, but more than 100 businesses have agreed to participate, so each penny becomes $1. That's really cool. Alright, so the fountains of youth. Foster, that's just another name for it. Okay. Oh, well then, we're gonna look that up in the periodical. Okay. The Fountains of Youth. Let's see. You found an article dedicated a ceremony for the local Portland landmark called the Fountains of Youth. Apparently, at the unveiling of the fountain, the mayor of Portland made a speech. There were performances by multiple local entertainers, as well as a ribbon cutting from most people, most instrumental in bringing the fountain into fruition. The article calls out that all of the performers and speakers, with the exception of the mayor, were foster care alumni, and most of them grew up together as close friends. This includes poets, musicians, and dancers. Dirty Davy was listed as one of the musicians. Interesting. So he was a musician that went to the Fountains of Youth for Ruby Sprat. Where's she on here? Ruby. We didn't look at her yesterday. Ruby, 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 Ruby. I don't see her here. Ruby Spratt. Was she even on the family tree? Maybe not. Maybe she was just in legal. Dun 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 dun. Easy. I don't think Ruby's on the tree. Wait, what's this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Oh no. They might not be root trees. Oh dear. Which if that's the case then, well, these two probably aren't root trees either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What-oh. We found some information I wasn't expecting. Business Watch article at Lang Zhu mentioned separate results for her company. Okay, yeah, what was your company name? Business Watch. There's so much stuff to find. Uh-huh. Lang Tai. Yeah, I don't think I looked up Lang Tai in Business Watch. Lang Tai was mentioned in Business Watch fairly often in the last 20 years or so. There are also a lot of articles on the rise of Chinese companies. Unfortunately, this makes the search results not particularly helpful. When you sort to find the oldest articles, however, one of the earliest mentions from October 79 stands out as very unusual because it doesn't involve Lang Tai's business. The article details a new, at the time, medical industry. In vitro fertilization was brand new, barely a year old. After the first successful IVF birth in 78, it seemed the industry began to grow and featured articles about different companies all over the world, and the cost that they could charge for their services was in Business Watch. This included a few cases of high-profile customers willing to pay premium. Apparently at the time, CEO Lang Tai was Lang Hongbo, and his youngest daughter, Lang Xiao, and her husband could not have children. So in an attempt to create suitable heir, he paid Qing genes to have their child implanted with his older daughter, who was unmarried. The cost of this was apparently 380,000 won, or just over $100,000 USD. That's a lot of dough for, you know, stuff. So Lang Xiao was the oldest daughter. It was, that's you. Wait a second. His younger daughter, Lang Xiao, her husband could not have children. Okay, so it is not possible for you to be a root tree because you were in vitroed, according to all this information. Right? Well, that seems likely anyway. Oh, there's something else. Since Queen G's. Oh, Queen G's. Excuse me. Queen G's. Hey. Queen G's. Key Genes was a medical company with operations in both the US and China. It made international news in '94 after a whistleblower came forward. Apparently their services were in some cases falsified. Some of their services were falsified. They did often perform IVF. The whistleblower proved that a few other customers paid for a very different service. An alibi. The company would claim they performed IVF on someone who was already pregnant to create a cover story for high-profile families who did not want to give up the child, but did not want the shame of an unmarried mother. The whistleblower claimed that they had helped do at least 6 times, but only provided proof in one case, the daughter of an American politician who was unrelated to investigation. Keygen shut down soon after both founders have reportedly fled to Lebanon, where there is no extradition to either China or the US. So that tells me, then, it's possible that this is also an illegitimate child, then, as a result of that. Possible. Alright. Well, this actually doesn't mention that she has a husband anyway. So... possibly? Possibly? Alright. Let's search for other articles. You already read about the headed Lang type, but again in 94 there's a long article. Spells had a huge controversy. Seems that a whistleblower came forward in the US government about key genes, who is said to have been founded in China by a partnership involving American and Chinese medical specialists, who then built their medical facilities in the US. An article mentions the whistleblower's claim. Key genes will sometimes claim that they performed IVF when they did not. Often use an excuse, say that this was successful or not. The whistleblower apparently presented the Department of Health and Human Services with credible evidence. At the time of the article, it was still an ongoing investigation, but Business Watch speculated, after copies of the proof were leaked to various media resources, that they couldn't imagine a world in which the company would be allowed to continue operations while facing serious legal or financial consequences. Lots of legal consequences here today. Picoti, do you have anything? Damn. I was really hoping for something from you. How about news time? Oh, yeah, there's different information here. Okay. The articles hide the scandal produced at a hypothetical timeline how a client would use the company. Generally, celebrities or other powerful people who found out they were unexpectedly pregnant would declare that they're going to use the service as soon as possible. During the final week of pregnancy, the client would travel to Key Gene's facility in either China or the United States. Usually it was the opposite of their home country so they could maintain lower profile. They would then give birth and be photographed with their newborns. During their recovery, they would then stay on premises for a few weeks to a month. This was equivalent to an extremely high-class spa. After these few weeks, the photos would be released and the birth would be announced as if it just happened. This extra time out of the spotlight would allow the birth to appear to be over 9 months after the announcement that a celebrity was going to use the service. Okay, so... it's possible. Hanging with the Hans. Okay, so hang on. I want to check that again. So they mentioned the cost was 100,000 USD. That doesn't mean that she did this in the US. So I'm thinking it's more likely if she traveled to the US, right? Based on that prior article. Maybe. It's not clear. Many of your international people of interest are prominent company leaders. Yes, they are. You have a resource that focuses on important business leaders and their companies. You mean, like the periodicals? Sonia Alves shortened her name to stand out in the public eye. You should try searching for her nickname. Nia? I think her name was Nina. Nia. How do you say her name again? Ugh. Alvesy. I was almost close. Hang on, I need to get your nickname again. I don't remember what your nickname was, sweetie. It's probably highlighted in here. Friday. I feel like this is one of the first things I looked into. Sonia, Nia. It's Nia. I did remember it. Lucky me. Alright. You're gonna be searching everything. I didn't skip over news, did I? No. Silver screen. Starlet. Team Blast. And then telephoto. Alright, I got nothing, dude. Help me. Nia out there. Oh, you got. Oh my god. You want me to look it up like that? You know, I figured that it was like a one-name nickname. You know, kind of like J-Lo or Madonna, alright? J-Lo is technically a combination name, but regardless. Nia Alves owns many forms of media in Brazil under the umbrella, that one. Business Watch has mentioned her by name a few times. The most relevant appearance seems to be an article about the struggles of American media companies to do business with their foreign counterparts due to indifference in laws. A few media groups and countries are discussed, including those in Africa and the Middle East. Transmissão Paulo in Brazil is also discussed. How do you like that pronunciation? Due to a lack of freedom of speech laws in Brazil, there have been added bureaucracy in publishing certain stories of this channel. Nia is extremely private about her identity and has supposedly once used her connections to have a reporter fired from a rival network and blacklisted. The journalist claimed that this was to shut down a story he was doing about her personal life, including that her marriage in '73 was not of her own choice. His research claimed that she essentially had her husband forced upon her as a child bride at the age of 15. Ew. This world is gross. It also claims that past appearances with her husband have been for show, they do not live together, and that she resents her own parents for the arrangement. I mean, if my parents forced me to get married at 15 to someone that I really didn't want to, and I think that's pretty much most of the planet, I probably would resent them too, yeah. The final claim was that she must have made her money under the table through nefarious and possibly illegal means during Brazil's dictatorship, as his research uncovered that she could not possibly have earned enough to start a media company otherwise. After making this statement, the reporter went into hiding in fear of his safety. Did she have her kid at this time? Because she might have gotten some hush money from the Roots, you know? You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I know what I mean. Alright, do we have anything else for Nia? Probably not. Let's just take a quick peek. But what would make sense? News time? No. Telephoto. Picoty. Starlet. And silver screen. Alright, I got nothing. More deck stuff? Ron and Robbie are in the dotted section of the tree. This warrants some investigation. Both of the brothers are pretty notable. Should be new information online. Search Robbie. Alright, let's search him. What do you want? Robbie Roottree was released from French prison after serving a few years for assault. His embezzlement and arrest were partially featured in 6 pieces, as Robbie's participation in the clan's said trust was a key piece of evidence in Sam's favor, and have since become much more publicly infamous. He has not yet returned to the United States, but when journalists reached out to him recently after the death of his mother, he had issued a blank statement a few days ago. His mother died. Oh, I didn't know his mother died. The death of my mother was hard on our family. My brother and I, after spending some time together caring for her in mourning, have finally made amends. It was a highly transformative few weeks when it came to our relationship. I'm in recovery from my addiction, and a major aspect of that process is that I wish to stay private. That's just really sad. That sounds like Mother Roottree has passed. Let's look her up. Those poor boys. Gwen. Let's look her up. What do you mean, nothing? Oh, I spelled her last name wrong? Her first name. Gwen Roottree was a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 50s. Her biggest role was in the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She died in Paris, France about 3 weeks ago. After leaving Hollywood, she made no effort to stay in the limelight, and most obituaries tend to focus on her larger role, Guys Like Us. Guys Like Us. They do. Not much is known about her death except that it was announced that she died peacefully in her sleep while being treated for a sudden severe case of pneumonia. Before that, she apparently had been in relatively good health, according to her friends and family in Paris. She was 67. What a shock to die in your 60s. That's horrible. That's still pretty young. So Robbie, huh? What about Ron? pretty certain I looked this up. No, I didn't. Okay. Ron was announced as president of Roottree during the Roottree Rift, but the next press release immediately reversed the announcement and instead stated that Ron and Clark would take over. A few weeks later, Ron dropped from the title entirely. There are hundreds of results about the development, but most articles are retelling of the basic details. Some veer into heavy speculation based on an article about Ron in Business Watch. Ron has also done some interviews saying that the truth of what went on behind the scenes is not something he wishes to discuss. Instead, he hopes to release a movie about it someday. 3 weeks ago, Ron's mother Gwen died in Paris, France, and his brother Robbie seemingly have made amends. There's one good thing of that. Let's see, Ron. He said there was something in Newsweek, or Business Watch. Business Watch ran an article about 2 months after the Roottree Rift about what really happened with Roottree. The article mentions that nobody from Roottree that they reached out to was willing to go on record. Instead, the timeline of events has been constructed from public record, accidental leaks, and a source on the inside. The only parts that are new to you are also the most vague parts, the ones supposedly confirmed by their anonymous source. The timeline says that the family actually held a preliminary vote after Carl Roottree died, but before the release of Six Piece, as it decided they wanted Ron to take over. Ron was too eager, personally motivated. Oh, I definitely read this. So Ron was too eager and said, like, I'm gonna be the president, without really consulting anyone, and everyone was like, wait, roll that back a bit. No. Caused chaos in the family, tried to save face. He seemed like he was unwilling to protect the clan's interest, and they eventually let him go. Yeah, that seems about right. What about Picotee? You got anything on Picotee for him? No? What about Robbie? Nothing? Okay, Duck. Guide us, Duck! Spider search result for Gwen mentions her most famous role. Will Gray's, maybe it was re-released. Oh, that's true. What was that called? Guys Like Us, thank you. ...1953 comedy film with the two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with the client. Hilarity ensues. Starring Gwen, Leslie, and Harrison. It was fairly popular at the box office and made a budget back, but it's seen as somewhat formulaic, so it didn't really stand out the test of time compared to the classic films of the era. It was recently released for the first time on home video due to Roottreemania. This time it took the manufacturer to ship VHS copies of Guys Like Us meant that it missed the height of the craze, which only lasted a few weeks. Even so, it did sell modestly well, and there have been talks of a remake. Alright, do we get to see anything for it? What is this relevance to us here? I don't know. Why do I care about this? If you look at the other actors, Leslie, okay. I'm just gonna listen to the duck. Leslie was the other actress besides Gwen in Guys Like Us. Before Guys Like Us, she was in very small supporting roles, and her performance in Guys Like Us was generally thought as quite as good, especially considering she got a second billing to Gwen. Even with the success and acclaim, she retired from Hollywood almost immediately after her co-starring role. Not much was known about her until recently when Guys Like Us was re-released right after the tail end of Roottreemania. Recently, as part of the myriad of articles and research people have done into those surrounding the Roottrees, it came out that she died of a genetic disease known as Huntington's in the late 1960s. Huh. I wonder if maybe she was like the parent of these two, possibly? But what would that have to do with... I mean, how could we prove that? Okay, this is old. We don't care about that. Alright. Alright, tell me more. Look into Ron and Robbie's family and affairs again. Maybe something has changed in the last 8 months. Maybe. Find out Rob and Robbie's Rootrees, you're gonna need to look into their parents. Okay, Gwen. Search for Wild Billy Williams. Thank you. Excuse me. Well, Bill, after known as his fortune favors the grave, did not make an appearance in Gwen Rootree's funeral. Because of his absence, there are rumors online that he must have already died, but according to a reporter that tracked him down, he's still in his 70s, still lives in Paris, and is still in perfectly fine health. He went on the record saying, I think it was Mark Twain who said, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. That seems appropriate today. Yeah, but I mean, like, your ex-wife died, dude. You didn't go to her funeral? What sort of terms did you end on? A few years later, I spent with Gwen were just one stop along the very long and complicated journey that has been my life and career. Last time we spoke was when I signed the divorce papers. She asked me never to contact her or the kids again. I've always respected those wishes. They never reached out to me either, even as adults, so I have to assume that they had some idea of why she hated me so much, and the sacrifices she made on my behalf. I wish them well, I'm sorry for their loss, but we've all been strangers for 40 years, so I can confidently say they wouldn't have wanted me to be there. In fact, I'm confident in my presence would have ruined it. Okay, well that's fair then. Good for you for not going. Maybe send a I'm sorry for your lost card or something at least. Look in the family. Okay, yes, we know. Find information on people by looking into their spouses. Okay, so Robbie has a spouse. Penelope Green... What a name. Penelope Green... Tessa Green. Yeah. Penelope Tessa Green. Comedian Penelope Tessa Green was part of a recent fundraiser at the Reno Comedy Club, the Laugh Lounge, about a month ago. The fundraiser was called "The Best Medicine Was to Help Find a Cure for Huntington's Disease." According to a website, she released a statement. Up until recently, I didn't know anything about Huntington's. In the last few months, I've gone from knowing nothing about to learning more than any one person should ever have to. Until less than a decade ago, it was impossible to predict if someone susceptible to Huntington's had the disease. But due to advances in medicine, tests have been developed. Hopefully this increases awareness and the first step to finding a cure. Please join me now. This is going to be on the DNA, isn't it? It's going to be one of those two boys. Huntington's disease. Tell me more. Huntington's is a neurodegenerative disease that most recognizably causes memory issues and uncontrollable movements in the limbs. After symptoms onset, somewhere between 30 and 50, those affected by Huntington's typically live another 15 to 18 years as their symptoms worsen. There is no cure. Huntington's is passed genetically from parent to child. The gene that causes Huntington's works in such a way that if a parent has the disease, there's 50-50 chance that the child will also have it. Huntington's cannot be passed on recessively, meaning it cannot skip a generation. In other words, if someone has a mother or father with Huntington's but they themselves did not receive it from that parent, their children will never have it. Until the early 90s, it was impossible to test for Huntington's. Instead, symptoms would usually appear later in life. This would often be after the person affected already had children. It would then be impossible to know if their children had it, and 50-50 chance. In 93, due to determining the genes causing Huntington's, it did become possible to test children for it and know if the disease was passed on or not. For a variety of complex reasons, however, children are considered unable to consent to such a test and are therefore very rarely tested unless they are showing early symptoms. Okay. It doesn't say what the gene is or whatever. So maybe that theory of it showing up on the test is out the window after all. Emile Jim. Alright, Duck, tell me what to do. Lick and Ron's family. People's Business Affairs. RR Productions. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. RR Productions seems to have no projects listed in development other than Guys Like Us remake. Okay, let's look into that. Guys Like Us remake have been discussed a few times on the website about becoming films called Move News. The logo is a cow on a film canister. The rumored cast is Cameron Diaz in the role originated by Gwen, Linda Fiorentino, and Chris O'Donnell. According to leaked news, which remake has been put on indefinite hiatus due to its director, who's speculated to be Ron, dropping out in the wake of a serious medical issue, though that's only a rumor. Yikes. Okay. So it's possible Ron has Huntington's, and if that's the case, maybe Gwen's not his mother. It's possible. Possiblemente. Got information on people related to Ron. Might be useful to revisit those. When Ron, Robbie, or Roottrees, you're gonna need to look into their parents. Their parents were Hollywood actors, periodical cover people like that. Starlet, you got it. Just tell me at this point. It's less fun, but I'm still enjoying myself. Has not been updated in the last 8 months. Okay, so none of this is stuff I read when we played originally. This is not new information. So, Duck, tell me what to look at here. You find out Robert, do they need to look at their parents, Hollywood actors. Will Bill, okay, so maybe there's something new in Starlight for him. Well, Bill Williams mentioned, oh, found all the smoking gun articles. Okay, so that's probably the last thing I needed. But that's weird. Why do I need this information? That's weird. Hey, Marcus again. So a map is made yesterday. A Metroid nest is actually connected together, and by the end it looks like one square sheet of paper instead of multiple small papers. Like, color you square, it looks great. I like doing stuff like that. I have some graph paper right here, though it's mostly for game releases that I'm interested in. But I have a plan, man, for using this in the near future. For stuff like that. Possibly. Unless I decide to do a spreadsheet so we can see it all together on stream. I'm not sure. I haven't figured out quite yet. Alright, Duck. What do we need? You did it. No more hints. We deserve a bubble bath after their hard work. What do you mean, no more hints? I still don't know who's related to who. I don't know. I don't know. He seems fine. I'm gonna say is a Roottree. Might be a Roottree. It's impossible to prove. I don't know if it's impossible. It's not impossible to prove. I mean, he has a brother he can test his DNA with. Why are you telling me to, like, I think this guy's related, or this is like, you have science to tell you this. Spend the money. These people are rich. Just test them. I don't want to go like, is he related? Is he not related? I don't give a crap if they are related or not. I just want to know what the answer is. And there's all these people. I don't know. Let's just say yes. Everyone's related. Everyone's related. Everyone. Even the people that can't be. INF. Sure. You're related. Why not? Are you related? Might be. It's impossible to tell, though. Sure. You are related. I guess. Is... not. Because some other test said no. So obviously no. Although actually it might be. It still might be related, because clearly it was a different person that was tested. So, I mean for that. I didn't have graph paper either, so it wasn't perfect. Awesome, though. I'd love to have you see it if possible. That would be fun to look at, yeah. Let's see here. Let's wait until we get Bit to Prime for that, though. Let's see, how many more people are we looking at? Okay, so we got the two brothers who I thought were fine. I'm assuming yes. We're saying yes, you are. Sure, everyone has the blood. Everyone. Okay, I'm ready. I don't think we are, but we're ready. No more hints. But I didn't get all the music. I know I didn't get all the music. So this bullshit. There's music I'm missing. That. All right, whatever. I'm ready. Let's just find out what the answer is here. Confirm. This one, your search revealed truth. Make sure you're ready. Sure. But first, final optional entries you found. Newton Daniel. Yeah. Yep. Knew those were right. You did it. Family tree is complete. Woohoo! I did the optional entries. Were the names correct? I don't know if those names are correct. The names are correct. Yay. Right, you guys are gonna be disappointed about my results.
Clark, can you swing another test against Bonnie's DNA?
This time I'll be sure to have them verify both samples in person.
Yeah, please do.
Using the family tree you filled out, as well as DNA tests, we were able to uncover the truth behind all the inconsistencies.
Hooray.
Clark's handling the business, but I've come to thank you and fill you in on everything we've learned. Buckle up, because it's been one heck of a week.
Heck.
Actually, that's an understatement. It's not every week you discover your family company is being sabotaged by someone they trusted. But that's the kind of time we've been having. Like I said, buckle up. Maybe grab some popcorn. We'll start with Guy Hudson.
Oh
Guy
boy.
had a frankly ridiculous number of potential children. What shocked me is how many graduated from potential to confirmed.
Oh god.
We can even prove he was aware of them. The smoking gun was how he used company money to pay off a lot of women. He hid it with a method inspired by his idol, Elias. 5-piece flavors. The flavors he was paying to research were a ruse.
Oh, so he actually wasn't using the money for the research. That makes sense. Because, like, otherwise, how else are you given this money? That's why the caviar flavor was so successful in Brazil, because he gave a lot of money to that one lady that was running that empire. Like, where else did you get that money from? That makes sense. Oh, boy.
He developed flavors based on the initials of the women he was paying. Which was really stupid, considering one of their names started with X.
Well, Zigua, Butterscotch, Beatrice Watts, Christine Farrow, Sonia Alves, Susan Ford, Sugar Plum, huh?
Let's start with Christine. Guy was paying her under the name Caviar, but there were some other clues. James was born 9 months after Zach's party.
Oh. A local caterer met Elizabeth's daughter at one of Guy's parties. Her daughter showed up with Guy and didn't seem comfortable switching partners. In 77, he had a retirement party in November. September 78, last month, so we can keep an eye on his son.
Christine was there with Guy, and when she got pregnant, she panicked. Steve stepped up. He even turned it into one of his recipe stories.
Oh, well, he's a really good guy. Look at that. That was very fortunate for her. Not everyone has that situation that they can rely on someone that cares about them that much. So where do I share it? Imager should be shareable in the chat. You can go ahead and do that, if you're good with that. Let's see. So she and her husband, yeah, we don't need to read all Steve's stuff.
Led to offspring. He may have slept with Robin Martin, but she didn't have children, so we'll never know.
Never know. Guy's affairs led to offspring. He may have slept with Robin Martin. She didn't have any children.
Also, not every child of Guy's affair partners were his. Robert Garland was born after his parents had already moved to Boston.
Oh, I thought they were twins. Oops. Well, I definitely mismarked him. Whatever. Whoops. Yep. Continue. Hooray!
Skipping Beatrice for now. Up next is Leng Xin Yu. When Guy showed up in China, she was into America. And Americans. Dare I say redheads, even?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she definitely had a thing for redheads.
When she got pregnant, her father paid key genes to fake IVF.
It was fake.
They claimed her sister was unable to conceive. But her sister and Jerry had their own son, Mark.
Well then. Alright, so not IVF. Okay. Yeah, you could just post the link for Imager. It should be allowed.
Sonia Alves
from the permissions I put in, like, a few months ago.
Nia was married at a very young age to a much older husband. She resented him. I don't blame her. They allegedly spent no time together in private. Guy was in Brazil during Christmas 1979. It's the only
They seem
Christmas
very
not
happy.
the records. Flavio was born 9 months later, and like the others, Guy started paying Sonia.
His drink makes me want to have some Kool-Aid, honestly. It's just that bright. Another kid.
Last was Susan Ford, hired to translate for Guy's overseas trips. It's easy to read into Guy's donation to her school, but there's no definitive proof there.
True.
She and Guy were witnessed together near the end of his life. Susan's husband was convinced he couldn't be the father of her daughters. Guy, though, paid double. The price of twins.
Yeah.
So, what about 5 Ps? Felix Fellow's mother, Joanna, doesn't have a 5 pieces flavor. On top of that, his story doesn't really add up. His mother already left the company by the time Guy became president. And
that's
his lyrics
true.
indicate he was born sometime around 1975.
That doesn't mean he didn't hang out.
Alone, that wouldn't necessarily prove it. But there are some suspicious connections between Felix and the company's current lawyer, Ruby Spratt. They both grew up in Portland in foster care.
Yeah, I did see that
and according
detail.
to the local paper, they definitely knew one another. Ruby was the one who approached the Roottrees to begin with. It was all a setup. Ruby and Felix saw my book's challenge to the Clancet Trust as an opportunity. His mother really had worked for Roottree, and Ruby was a respected lawyer. She exploited my family's greed, worked her way into control of the trust, and ensured Felix got a piece. But they made some mistakes along the way.
So Felix is not a Rootree. He doesn't look like the other kids, so I guess that does make sense.
If you look at the 2 DNA tests that Ruby handled, they were both supposedly tested against Bonnie Hudson.
But there's no way that's both Bonnie Hudson. Both of those look completely different. Yeah. Hey, Wobble Rocket.
But the 2 signatures that should both represent Bonnie don't match. After Clark and I confronted her, Ruby lawyered up. Ironic, I know.
The lawyers should lawyer up. They're the ones that
Ruby
probably know
genetically
best
test
to lawyer up.
Felix against his own mother's DNA. He had a hairbrush of hers. They sent the female sample in remotely. On the second test, Bonnie's sample was tested locally, but Courtney May's was not. Ruby's been throwing away samples. We think she sent her own hair instead of Courtney May's, but it could have been anyone's. Ruby and Felix were in cahoots. As for why, they were both advocates of wealth redistribution. A noble effort. But once they controlled the family fortune...
It's not your money, dudes. Come on. This good? I don't know. I don't see it. I'll have to check.
They
it a
became
bit.
just
Hang
as
on.
greedy as the worst members of my family.
Oh, that's right. You're
money
posting in the
corrupted
YouTube
them.
chat, not the Twitch. Oh, god damn it. I have different permissions listed for that than the other one. I'll have to take a look. Give me a second here. Let's see. Oh, of course I can't see that. Reload? Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me go. Damn it. This will be a second here. Pop out the dashboard. But that's not what I need. I need... YouTube chat is a little different for me than what I'm used to. Where do I go? Copy. Copy, copy. That's not the thing to copy. Link copy. Making copies. Making copies. Okay. Nope, don't echo that. Hang on. That. Is this good? I do not... Wait, hang on. Oh, that's why. Un momento, por favor. Still keep that. No, I don't see it in the chat. Are you sure you pasted it? I don't see it. Oh, this is... I'll have to take a look. Let's keep going on here. Try repasting it and I'll see what I can do. They became just as greedy as the worst member of the family. Money corrupted them.
They were so eager to personally wield the wealth for their own cause that they sabotaged any other claims.
It's like they were pirates in cahoots. Not a Rootree.
That finally brings us to Anonymom, aka Beatrice Watts. Her tales of guys' parties and payoffs were true. She even approached Ruby before 5Ps was on news time. Ruby used Beatrice's truths to make Felix's lies feel real, then ruined the DNA test so that Beatrice looked phony in the public court of opinion.
Oh no! But banned? Banned? No! Don't ban! Hang on. Oh god. Stop posting links. No, don't. Oh my god. Nightbot. Siri, why did you ban? No, bad Siri. Bad. Hang on. Let me see what I can do for that. Click to show. Photos up. Oh, well, that's not Imager. That's a Google thingy. Hang on. Let me see. How can I unban you from there? Oh god. I'm sorry. Hang on. No. I'm so sorry. I will get you unbanned from the Twitch version, don't you worry.
I feel
it might have to be after the stream. You can still see on this. We'll figure this out. We'll see it. We'll see that later. Okay. Press me to Twitch. Unban. To-do list. That's important. We'll do that before the end of this. It's the finale, damn it. I feel worse for all of this. I feel worse, yes.
While Ruby and Felix stole the show, there were some other potential new family members as well. Miracle Roottree was less of an open and shut case. That said, it's very likely he had a son with Mary Beth Clementine.
A son.
Not Stuart. Mary Beth adopted him before she ever set foot in Butler County. That leaves Mark. The timeline fits. He showed up about 9 months after Mary Beth visited Miracle. And the basket baby story is a bit too convenient. If that's not enough
Yeah, that
on
does
its
seem
own,
too convenient. Okay.
he was
Not
also
fairness.
bailed out by the sister of Edith Roottree, Miracle Jr.'s wife, after she changed her name to win that silly contest.
Wait. Oh, that's why the name
Our
was familiar. I
best
couldn't
guess is
find
that
it.
Mark was told by his mother whose son he was, and used that fact to put some pressure on Miracle Jr.
Yeah. I am running that damn chat is so bad. It's not... I mean, it's programmed to find stuff based on certain specific things. It really does cut down a lot of nonsense spam that comes in, unfortunately. It's just based on the URL you use. So if you use Imager, IMGUR, that should have been fine, but I'm going to have to figure out how to unban you now, and I'm sorry. It'll be a few minutes while I do that, but we're going to finish this finale here for that. See you on YouTube in the meantime.
We
Spam,
have
spam,
no
spam, spam.
real proof of that,
I like
but
Tails.
nothing else
Go ahead.
really makes sense for why they'd be connected in that way.
No. So, adopted, not adopted.
Elias's affair was the most ambiguous. Gwyneth was able to coerce Elias to do things he wouldn't have otherwise done, like pressure to include me in the family. My son even mentioned them arguing about someone named Beth.
Mhm.
Combined with Gwyneth's lisp, it's possible the name was actually Bess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all we know about Bess Williams is that she wrote his book and died not long after, leaving her only son an orphan.
Her son seems like a really cool
The timeline
dude.
fits with Wildcat, but there's no record if she had any other relationship. Honestly, I wouldn't say we had enough evidence either way. I wouldn't be surprised if Elias cheated. Of course, I'm a bit biased. Regardless, we haven't gotten in touch with any of the Williams clan yet. That means we haven't been able to do a DNA test. As Clark mentioned, from here on out, all of our DNA tests will be in person for both parties.
That's for the best, since you can't trust people apparently in this family, or the people that you hire to help the family in any case. Uncertain about Frank.
Lastly, we have a bit of a curveball.
Oh,
Ron
yeah, the
Roottree
brothers.
isn't related to us by blood. Gwyn was definitely pregnant, so it's likely Robbie is.
Yeah, there was definitely a picture of her getting pregnant. So she has at least one biological child, but two, I don't think. Yeah. I don't have an imagery. I posted it on a Facebook group. Other than that, it's just in
When
the gallery.
Ron and Robbie went to visit their mother at the end of her
That
life,
would definitely explain the URL being an
something
issue.
changed. Additionally, there have been a few rumors circling around Ron. RR Productions canceled the Guys Like Us remake due to the director's illness.
Sounds like a serious medical illness like the Parkinson's
At
stuff.
the same time, Ron's wife Penelope began doing benefits for Huntington's
Or Huntington's,
disease,
excuse me.
stating that she had become familiar with it. Huntington's is the same disease that Gwyn's former co-star Leslie Florence had. It's passed from parent to child. It can't skip a generation. Because Gwyn and Wild Bill didn't have Huntington's, and Ron seems to, it's impossible Gwyn was his mother. I recently confirmed all this with Ron. At the end of her life, Gwyn told Ron the story. Leslie and Bill had an affair the same year Leslie learned she had Huntington's. Leslie got pregnant. Leslie wasn't likely to survive to see her child grow up. And even if she did, she didn't want to be a burden. She begged Gwyn and Wild Bill to adopt her child. Gwyn did. Mere weeks after she found out she was having her own son, she also took in Ron. Wild Bill
Wow.
was a problem. Unreliable and a serial adulterer. Gwyn divorced him and never saw him again. Gwyn had already told Starlet she was pregnant, so it never really made waves when people saw her with a child in Paris.
Well, this feels like my grandmother trying to sum up the last season of Dynasty. You're coming at the very end of the game, my friend, where everything was a mystery as to who was related to what, and trying to find their names was like pulling teeth.
Discovered to be pregnant.
And then we had to figure out who is
actuality,
actually related.
It was the final months of her only pregnancy. To lay low, she stayed in Paris long enough that even her own family never had reason to question the timeline. It's one heck of a story. And frankly, nobody could be expected to piece the timeline together, not with what few mentions of Gwyn's past have survived. But the Huntingtons itself? That's proof.
That was a noble thing for her to adopt her friend's kid like that. Yikes. So we're not actually blood brothers.
To remove him from the Clancid Trust.
We need diagrams, lots of them. There was a whole tree, friend.
A major catalyst for this entire investigation.
And it was on the wall.
Finding
with string.
out that it's been pretty much backwards this whole time has been a bit surreal. So that's where we're at. Looking over the information you sent us was useful. Without your tree, I'm not sure we would have ever discovered Ruby. All this information,
Ruby.
this entire story. It's a lot, in more ways than one. Some of it has the potential to destroy marriages and ruin relationships.
If it ruins the relationships and they can't survive because of the truth, were they really that strong to begin with?
We're handling it all very, very carefully. But we couldn't have gotten here without you. And with that, I guess our tale has finally, truly come to an end. What a strange one it was.
We got an imager now, still bad. I will fix that in a few minutes. We're having a moment.
No
I will
words
fix
can
your
express
moment
how
too,
grateful
don't you worry.
I am to you for untangling this mess.
I'm the only person that can help unban you at the moment. My one other dedicated moderator is not in at the moment.
Honestly, I've had enough of my family's eccentricities and scandals for one lifetime. I imagine you have as well. And if not, well, there's always Elias's and Gwyneth's brothers and sisters.
Attention!
Oh.
Attention, Roottrees. This is 5-piece coming at you from the real world. You know, the place you ain't ever lived in.
You say
I know
is the root of all your problems.
this song again. It was a little catchy, but
sitting back in your massive estates.
Jacki's how that's how Jacki got a sponsor for Ancestry.com. Maybe.
But look here, Sonny, don't you come for our money or you might burn bright in hell.
Yes, let's go past all this. This was a very interesting add-on for the game. It certainly added an extra difficult layer. The fact that you have to go and add the first and last names for each of the characters in the second part was a lot more difficult. But there didn't seem to be any consequences for getting whether they are actually related or not wrong. So that's cool. Okay, we're done with the... Okay. We're done with the scroll. Okay. I'm a secret root tree. We all are, as we have learned. That was very fun. I had a lot of fun. I mean, like, in the end, it was just like, I just want to get all this stuff and get it done with, though, because some of the stuff wasn't quite as obvious. Eventually, you could have figured it out, but it would have been, like, a lot of nonsense backtracking, so I'm very appreciative that they added, like, a secret hint type of system, but made it fun. You had, like, a cute little duck to talk to, so that made it a little less frustrating overall, and more enjoyable. There should be more games like this. Kind of. So... yeah, I like the narratives and I like the mysteries as on top of all the other stuff that I play. But that's definitely the end of the root trees for us, period. It looks like I missed 9 achievements. Wait, what did I miss? Wait. Completed every family Doku puzzle? What's a family Doku puzzle? Found all evidence in Roottree memory. Apparently I never found it. Listened to all musical evidence. I missed that. And I have 6 hidden achievements I missed. I'm just curious. I'm just clicking these. Tried to search something while offline. Oh, that's stupid. Quack quack, Duckler County denizen. Look into every conspiracy. Let the machine handle the call for call screening. If I got an incoming call, which we couldn't have in Roottreemania. Took achievement hunting seriously. What's the deal with all the Rootrees? Bung Chi Baba. Anyway, we're going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to fix your blocked issue. I'm going to go stretch my legs, and then we'll switch over to Metroid Prime at this point here. Hit and unlock. Figure out the family tree of Charles II of Spain. Yes. Yes, there was actually a secondary family tree on there about some royalty and all that sort of stuff. So that's fun. That's fun. All right. Well, we're going to go take that break. Give me a second while I pop on some of that music. No, we don't want to do that. Please stop that. All right, that's fine. You can play that. And we will be back very soon. Like 3 minutes. Enjoy some Ben Folds. I like me some Ben Folds. I'm going to be just another few seconds. So you're going to hear some background music. I just realized I forgot to replug my Switch from my amp, so I'm going to fix that. But that, if you want to know what it was Zack and Sarah by Ben Folds. I love me some Ben Folds. But anyway, here, enjoy some music. Otherwise, just for a few seconds while I replug something. I got to get up. 1 second. Ow, static. Okay, so we're getting back into business. Ow. Okay, hang on 1 second here. What is this music from? This is from, that is going to be Danganronpa 2. This music. Alright. Put you back on. And this specifically is called Beautiful Rain 16-bit, the extended version of it from Goodbye Astaire OST. Oh, good, I'm fuzzy. That's what we want. All right. Love fuzz. Marcos, you are unbanned, by the way. So that is all fixed up. You're good to go and try reposting again. Hey, Blacktails, do you like the idea of being a mod? Because if you are, I can go ahead and add you right now, just as a secondary, just in case. No super obligation. If you don't want to, you don't want to. I could have sworn that there's another version of this where the piano sounds slightly different. Okay, let us go back over here. Well, everything's running wonderfully. Everything's perfect, don't worry. Why would I ever have any problems with anything, ever? Alright. We never do. Okay. Close that. Move that. We're good here. Oh, did you fall asleep? You fell asleep. Damn it. Let me think about it. No worries. As I said, no pressure. Okay. Okay, let us go back into Switch. Let my Switch time out. It'll be a second here. Continue into some Metroid Prime in just a few moments here as soon as it turns back on. Come on. Come on, bud. Might help if I put the power button and not the volume button on it. That might help. Okay, there we go. Say hello. Hello. Goodbye to music. And hello to this. We shall be ready. As in be ready, we are now ready. Almost fully ready. I forgot that I need to be on this screen and not the other screen. Here is the imager. There we go. See? Not banned. Hooray. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we'll take a look at this. Oh, we can share this. We can share this on screen for certain. 1 second, 1 second. Yes, that one. Look at this. Very nicely drawn imager map. Well, image map. So this is for the original Metroid, huh? Yeah, that's a lot. There's different colors here too, nice and color coded so you know where everything is. I'm guessing this is the last section up here, this white part. Okay. And then we have like Ridley and all that sort of stuff. Creed, Norfair, Ridley's hideout. So this is the exact same planet, just a different sort of layout. That's really cool that they, you know, do that sort of stuff again. That's really, really cool. And draw maps. This takes me back. Takes me back to the Paradise City. Did so well without graph paper. I did it organically. Less getting 100%. You got 100% items. Yeah, you did say that. It didn't absorb until we said that just now. So that's really dope that you have that. I'm going to have to do that from scratch when I get to playing this one. Which order is it? Actually, hang on. Let me take a look here. In my handy dandy notebook. 'Cause I already forgot when I said I was going to play that one. So let's see. So that is going to be, that's the messed up part. That's going to be game 4. So game 3 will be Metroid Fusion, followed by Metroid. So this will probably be, depending on how long Metroid Fusion takes. I'm already getting the idea. Metroid Prime, we had, when looking at the stats yesterday, we're 1/4% through, and that was after a week playing. So I would imagine probably the end of February that Prime will be finished. I imagine. And then starting Echoes. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll start at the beginning. But then again, there's also the new Resident Evil, and I do want to play that. I don't know how long that's going to take, or whether I'll finish it, but we will be endeavoring to play between those as well. So keep an eye out for that nonsense and me being scared shitless. The new Resident Evil, yeah, that comes out the very last week of February on the 27th. Same week as my birthday, which I will be streaming on my birthday. I don't know what I'll be doing exactly yet. If anyone has any ideas, you can say them. Ultimately, I will decide what I'm doing, but, you know. Last year I just played the new Yakuza and also another new game, and Yakuza took up my life for several months. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows what'll happen there? Okay. All right. This is very impressive. You did a great job, man. Really good. Okay. Let's go into playing Metroid Prime, and I need to change this screen out. 1 second. I'm ever the professional. I got everything set up nicely. Let's see. Oh, you remember drawing a few for the Master System games like Wonder Boy 2 Dungeon? I do have Wonder Boy downloaded, and I've been wanting to play it. I don't know. I don't want to start anything huge and new, but I do want to do something fun. We'll see what we do. First time I ever did this, too, for doing the maps, I'm assuming? That's cool. Or the whole 100% on it. Beaten this many times without a map. The maps, okay. And Zero Mission helped understand the map, but I felt I'd do so get 100% organically. That's really cool. Which one do I have? I have the original Wonder Boy on Steam. So that is what I have. Retro Studios. Okay, what is the new content we got here? And how far are we in the game? Well, we'll find that one out after looking at all this. Come on. Extras, extras. See all about it. No concepts, but we got characters this time. Hooray. Spider Ball. Ooh, I love the look of the Spider Ball, don't you? It's great. It's very sleek. It's very sexy. It's very yo-yo. The gamer. I like the texture. Not the fact that there's spikes on them. Not a fan of spikes, but they do, like the coarseness on it. It's like, it feels like a nice little sandstone type of feeling if you just rub the side of it, you know what I mean? Just feels, that looks like it feels nice in that respect. Not the tip, never the tip. Baby Shugoff, we saw that one. Shugoff. Big Shugoff, Mama Shugoff. Thardis. Boss that we went through last time. Lavos called. Lavos came. Lavos. Okay, back up. 3-year anniversary of the remaster just 2 days ago. It was shadow dropped in a Nintendo Direct. Wait. The remastered. You mean... which remastered? 3-year anniversary of this remastered? That's cool. Oh wait, this is the soundtrack stuff, isn't it? Oops, I accidentally backed out. So Mark having seen all these. So 78 items. I forget. Parasite Queen. Anxiety. Yeah, we don't have to go through all these. Flagra. There's so much in here. Oh, let's back it out. Back it out. Okay, I think that's enough of the unlockables for the time being. We'll see more of those next time. For Prime. Ah, okay. So they had the 3-year anniversary of the remaster, this version, as of a few days ago. What do you mean by a shadow dropped in a direct? That this remaster was shadow dropped? Like originally? Like it was a surprise, here's the remaster. Surprise, we had the remaster. It's good. It'd be nice if they had remasters of the other Primes just for the sake of this year, just for my luck, you know? That would be wonderful. Because I'll find a way to play them, regardless. We're at a third of the way through, 31% completion, about 9 hours in. I think that's good. I have no bar to compare with. We'll see what happens. We're back in Chozo. Right, we had just unlocked the ice beam stuff, and we were spoot at doors. Spoot is the technical term, isn't it? I get the spoot. The ladies get the spoot. Yes. Me and Samus. Alright. So, we checked out that little area, and that seemed cool. But there's this area that also seems cool. And that door. So there's an elevator way this way to check out. And there's also another door to check out over in here for shooting. Oh, there's 2 doors in here, actually. Who am I kidding? Oh, those probably connect. But this one, I don't know where that one goes. What I meant is February 8th, 2023 is dropped on the day after the live direct. Nobody saw it coming and I was so excited the leaks came true. Oh, okay, so... Oh, right, that was what was shadow dropped. The fact that the remaster just happened without anyone, like, making a big deal about it. Like, by the way, remaster this great game. Go ahead and play it if you want it. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just here for you guys, okay? Feel free to play. Right. That is really cool. Maybe they will do that with the other 2 at some point. Maybe. Wait, did I record you before? Yes, I did. We don't need that. Okay, open sesame. What's in here? I think I remember I was standing in here and something was hitting me that I wasn't being aware of what was happening. Oh, something. What? Oh, you. Okay. Please cease to exist. Alright, open your maw. There we go. No, stop that. Stop that! This is not working in my favor, it seems. Could you... You could. Alright, excellent. Now, come to me, energy. Come. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the ice. $40 too, which was incredible for Nintendo since Skyward Sword was simply a cheap port for $60. I have not played a single minute of Skyward Sword, and I have a plan to at some point. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Let's see here. Ooh! Oh, I forgot I saw this. Ooh, that looks like so much fun to ride. Is there anything else down here though before we attempt doing anything with that? There might be. Maybe. Looks like there might be some way to fall through here. Wait, I know what's below there. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, hang on. This map. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then there's door down there, and there's door up here. And there's door there! There's so many doors! And I bet those white ones connect with one another. Is there a ledge here? Allegedly, no. Alright, let's do this. Try using missiles after freezing enemies. Oh yeah, so they go break everywhere, right? Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, what's this? Oh, yes. What do you have for me? Gate lock engaged. The controls are on the other side. Oh yeah, that is... Alright, I gotta go and do that. Not immediately. We'll go around and do that fun stuff. But not yet. We gotta work for the fun. Okay. Oh! I was so close. I tried. Here, we'll do that again. Okay, ready? Let go. Yeah! There we go. I could just drop off there, but what about going all the way up? Maybe not. Maybe nothing. Okay. Oh, I am on ice. In ice. Oh. But, wait a second. If you haven't noticed funny anomaly in this room, look upward toward the rain. I'll take a look in a second. Analysis wall shows rampant weakness due to severe water saturation. Large traces of benzedium. Okay, so that's not it. Alright. High ledge straight up. I will check the high ledge straight up in a second. Not the benzedium. Okay. Okay, so maybe some of that. Or not. Okay, well, let's go back in here and we'll come back for a second. Probably missed something very obvious. High ledge straight ahead. High ledge straight ahead. Oh, no! Let's try this again. I was hoping I could drop down nicely from there. Oh, not from there. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Spidey Ball. Come on. This was so easy before. Why do we have to make life difficult for me? I'm holding it. Why is it not going? Right. Yes, yes, okay. That worked. Okay. No, no. 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 Alright. Okay, better. Alright, so high ledge, straight ahead we said. Middle ledge, you'll notice something strange or above or beside you. Alright. High ledge, straight ahead. Middle ledge, you'll notice something strange above or beside you. I mean, there's these things. Those aren't new. I see tree. ¿Qué es esto? I'm not seeing what you're insinuating. I mean, there's this thing, obviously, which is funky. Well, there's definitely that rock stuff. I don't know if I have anything else I can throw at this. I'm guessing no. So I did the missiles. I did the super missiles. I did ice. You see it yet? Look towards the door. The door down? Okay. Hang on. That's not doing it. Okay, I don't think I have the ability to open that yet. Okay. Look towards the door. I see the door. You're talking about that little mushroomy ledge there? That's the only thing I see. And there's another one of you. There you go. Goodbye. You see it yet? Look towards the door. No. No, Mr. Wand. I am being unobservant. Get down and pay attention. Subtle. It's very subtle. Oh, you look at the rain is hitting like an invisible ledge up there. That's interesting. I see that now. Okay. Alright, well let me get on that ledge and try to get over there. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay. No. Hmm. Yeah. That's very weird. Yeah, there's a door right there. Interesting. Ah! I tried. Alright, I'll try again. That's it, huh? Very interesting. I wonder... I figured I'd try that out too, see if there was anything different. Okay. Get back to the invisible edge. Is this supposed to be here? So strange. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. No. Trying again. Trying again. Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da! More missiles! Hello, Def Bob. Welcome. Missiles carrying increased by 5. Hooray! Hooray. Nothing else in this room, it seems. Okay. Well, that's cool. As I said, I'm probably gonna find all the missiles at this point. You don't have to what you don't have what you normally need to get this. Well, that's fine. I mean, like, we just used our observation skills to figure that out, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, it seems to me I can't get through that up there yet, so I won't try that again. At least not right now, but there are other avenues for us to explore, so I will try to do that. And it's not going to be here, unless I can figure a way to get down from here. I don't think so. Damn. Probably not. Not without destroying more of this tree. And we destroyed enough trees in this day. Enough roots. Alright. We've done enough. We've done enough damage. Okay. Ah, you're giving me a hint. Unusual gravity. Infinendra. What you got? All the way over yonder, huh? Gravity pulse located, huh? Well, there's a white door here. And I'm guessing there's a door in here somewhere. Yep, there's one down there. Okay, there's a few avenues. But there's plenty of avenues to check out already that we have. Sitting on air is funny. Yeah, just like the Bee Gees say. I think I'm walking on air. Da 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 da. Lesser known Bee Gees song from one of their very last albums when there were a lot less disco. I like the Bee Gees. Yep. Okay. Da, 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 da. It's not gold. Heck, it's not platinum. Of course it's not platinum if it's not gold. In terms of records. Okay, we can go... Where can we go? Well, let's go straight ahead and just change the door. Yeah, that seems fair enough. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna say your last item was Ice Beam. Yes. Yes, there's a lot more that opened up because of this Ice Beam. Okay, so, yeah, including some extra doors in here. That's a door, and then I know that you're adorable because there is a thingy here. Oh my gosh, do I want to check? There's something else in here, isn't there? Did the ghost return? The damn ghost returned, didn't it? Where is it? Wait, what's happening? What's happening in here? Oh, there's multiple ghosts. You dicks. Okay, get off the visor. Alright, well, it's not like they were hard. She says, meow! Blacktails, meow. Okay, I can't shoot. Here we go. Yay! Where are you? Come on. Come on. Oh, you went into things. Okay. That's good. Let's forget to use this. You're not obligated to enjoy yourself, you know that? Oh my gosh. 1 is fine. Why do you have to be 3? 2? Give me 2. I can work on 2. Okay. It's kind of hard. I mean, like, I haven't had enough time dodging as it is. All right. Do I really need even to fight them, actually, is the question I have for myself. You know what? I think the answer is no. Wait, I can't do things again. Switch over. Goodbye. Okay, where am I? Fight? What's a fight? I don't know what this fight is. Adorable, very much. This beam doesn't work. What are you talking about? We're talking about what beam doesn't work. This. Are you fucking kidding me? Give me back. Okay. So, alright. So that just is a nice shortcut to go back. Okay. And there was one more in that room straight ahead. We'll do that one. So, ice beam isn't effective in them? I thought that the purple beam was hurting them. Yeah, you're go spooky. Ooh, anyway. What do we have in here? I'm like, how are you Russian, Gajovich? We rush, we take our thing. Okay. We got steam in here. If there's a ghost in here, I swear. There is not. Okay. And those are just shortcuts. Okay. Womp womp. Well, there's still another way to go through there, and I'm just gonna go check that out and see whatever that is. The only power beam and super missile work. Power beam? So the purple one isn't... I don't remember which one the purple beam is supposed to be called. But I guess that's not power beam. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we need to get up there. Bomb. And then just enjoy ourselves. Alright, fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. They turn red. I'm a doofus sometimes. I don't know if you know that. Please, would you die? Thank you kindly. Oh, hey. 1 against 3, not fair. I'm the boyer. Except I can't disable your controls. You never noticed? You never noticed. Yeah, I didn't notice either. Oh, he down. It's like, I just feel like going through the map. Goodbye. Like, world, where are you? I think you're dead. Alright, so it's just the one. You're the one that I want to hit, baby. You're the one that makes me really pissed. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, hello. Are you gone? I think it's gone. Alright. Hooray! We did the thing! We did the thing! I'm alive and it's only half of my health that's gone. Just small sacrifices of mistakes that I make. Okay, how did I get back up there again? Let's see. Maybe this way? It seems somewhat reasonable. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Back up. Yep, here we go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. You say a new path has been opened. I test you.
Mamma mia.
They are gone. Yay! Woo! Alright, where are we going now? Underground? It is thing. Your thing. Ooh! Good thing. Good thing! I'm very happy I came back. Very. Very, very, very. Is there anything in here for me? Outside of that. You got just decorative livers. Okay. We do like those. Alright, let's parse this map carefully-ish to see if there's any other places the back trace. If not, we're cool. Alright, so those doors have been checked. All the doors here have been checked. You're checked. You're checked. Okay, that door goes there. This is where we came from. We already know where all that goes. You're fine. You're a dead end. Your save room. You certainly saved me a lot. Haha. You are good. I think this is more a finite area. Yeah. I feel pretty good that the Chozo area is almost completely done, except for, you know, like, maybe a few hidden things. 5 tanks is good. It is so good. I feel very tankful. Ah! Big area. Open. We have gone... Oh! Wait. Yep, there's this area we haven't explored yet. Can I make it? Can I make that now? I don't know. We might be able to. There's just a big pool of lava here. So there's 2 things. It's either like the swingy thing that we need. I wonder if the ice beam works in like the magma to make platforms? I'm guessing no. They probably wouldn't have made it that simple. So we know we have to come back here eventually for that. Whatever's in there. And I think that's it. Okay, so there's nothing else to do in this area and we can leave. Alright, so the elevator I choose, though, is the one that's in the save room, because that seems like the fun one to do. It also goes someplace. Alright. So, the way up, I think, is just in the hands of Mother. I've been doing the artifact thing. You can read the hints. Artifact thing? The artifact thing. That's... Those sound like something I should be aware of, and probably have read out loud. But not absorbed, because it's hard to do both of those things. Oh, I forgot to do that. Shit. Whoops. Well, I mean, I have to go through the purple one anyway, right? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, damn it. I don't remember. Well, give me a second here. No, I think I have to do the purple one. Right, okay, let's go back up here. Right, that button. There we go. new path has been opened. Although it's not very new since you've gone this way, my child. Just go. Go. What are you waiting for? Did you go to the door near your ship that had the artifact temple outside or no? I did go to the temple outside. Yes. Yes, I did. And that was really dope. I liked it a lot. And oh, those artifacts. I know what you mean now. Yes. Those were really cool. And that there are hints for those. Did you do anything? No, right? Pool is free of fluids. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and there's been a handful of artifacts collected as a result of all that. Oops. No! Come on. I like doing this. Now that I know that I don't actually have to use directionals on this at all, it makes it so much more fun. Alright. Quartz! Long time no see. Good to see you. Having to go through these rooms again. Again? Not it. Well, kind of. Yes, no. Maybe so. Kind of. This is where I left off yesterday. Having fun. We all like to have fun here. Well, going through this area, I'm gonna save again now that I got a new energy tank from all that and the extra, like, stuff found. Oh, the missiles too. Also very important. Jacki. It's a very fun way you spelled my name. It's almost like, is this Ja? Jacki. Oh, so regarding the ancients, you can get them so long as you have the right equipment. Names are in the hints. Yes. I think I remember absorbing a few of those in my mind. Vaguely. I remember it was like, boss! Find it near boss for one thing. Which is cool. It sounds, from the way that you're saying it, it sounds like that the ancient stuff is actually optional, not required. Is that so? I thought it might have been a requirement thing. Boom. Oh, it's just gone. Okay, that works. Alright, now this... I'm going back here from yesterday because I thought perhaps... What the... I step on. Are there more over here? You're just everywhere, aren't you? I guess that's what fungus is. Do you get the one that's in the sun chamber? I'm not sure. Maybe. Where? Well, I was about to say, where was that? I mean, like, sun chamber sounds kind of, you know, sunny days. Talking about clouds away. On my way to where the end is free. Can you tell me how to get down, to get to hell? Possiblemente. It is required. Okay. The ancient stuff is required. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's boomy guys in here. Okay. Hey, stop missing them. Deserved. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay. I don't know if I can come back up here, but, down? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't want to go back up to that ledge anyway at this point. I got everything I wanted in that Chozo end area. Boom and zoom, guys. Boom, zoom. Oh, okay. Okay, let's not fall. Let's not fall. Did I fall? I fell a little bit. Let's see. There is a white door over here somewhere. I see it. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Anything? Bueller? No. Okay. Well, guess where I'm jumping. Whee! And this ice one does not like loading very quickly, does it? It's so dark. Hang on. Is anything? Ah, wait. So pretty. Got quiet. Huh. Flashing lights. Just a hair. Okay. That is so nice. Maybe scan that shit. Which shit? Oh, the stuff that I hit? Yeah, maybe on the way back, assuming there's a way back. I feel like there was one that I saw before, though, that looked like that, so it might have been the same plant. Wait, oh, there's fire. No fire extinguishers, though. Just me. Interesante. Let's go swimming. We'd like to swim with the fishes. Do you like concrete shoes? You should try these on for size. I wonder how uncommon it is for someone to jump out of bounds and just get too curious. In a Nintendo game, probably not that common. But in other games, I've had that happen, for certain. What is... What? Oh, hello. Please don't repopulate. Alright, that should get rid of the left one. Just the two? Just the two? Okay. Alright then. I think the rest of this room is clean. Scanning. This door has no power. A nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. Blasted electrical energy will energize the conduit. The conduit radiates some heat, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what do we have? Well, it ain't this thing. No, actually, power beam, wave beam. Something else, possibly. Searching. I mean, I'll get rid of you. Did a few times unintentionally in the Prime games go out of bounds. Maybe just this, not two, maybe the last three. Yeah, there's a really high legend Tallon overworld that easily jump out of bounds compared to other geometry. Sounds like fun. No, not that. So this is operational. Usually when they say something needs to get powered on, they need to turn into a ball and explode into something. Please don't tell me I need to go down. It doesn't look like that's the way to go. Okay. I'm looking very carefully. At least I feel I'm looking very carefully. There's nothing that's particularly standing out to me outside of this giant rock, of course. At least it looks like a rock. There's really nothing to scan on you, bud? Seems the answer is no. Oh. Ta-da! We did it! We did it, guys! New one of these guys. Talon crab. Hard-shelled swarm life form, once harvested for food exposure to Phazon, has seen this practice diminished. Creatures are timid and harmless alone, but can be a problem when traveling in swarms. So, Jacki. Hey, how's it going, Hero Tokyo? It's doing well. We, went down here. And so we are here. We are here. Oh, ooh. Under the sea. Did you white beam the white circle? I did white beam the white circle. How funny is that? I did do that. I did do that thing. No, I don't like. If it wasn't for the peaceful music, I would be very tense in here right now. Oh my goodness. It just fell. Oh, I figured out what fell, by the way, yesterday. It was a picture frame from me moving my desk over. So I moved my work desk out for during the day so I could play with my new guitar more. I've been playing that like crazy in between calls at work. And I'm getting a lot better at what I'm working on, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Yummy crab legs. Yummy. Sounds good. I do like me some crab legs. Definitely more than I like lobster. I think lobster is acceptable, but overpriced. Who are you? Why do you want to hurt me? Jill Zap. Aquatic, you're the word zap in there. Aquatic predator made of electrical bound skeletal halves. The Jill Zap brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy the lower half. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the Jill Zap to the top of Tallon IV's aquatic food chain. So you zap. I'm assuming. So this probably doesn't hurt you. No. Okay, so what about you? It is its own powerhouse. Pretty sure along one of those ledges. For crab legs? Maybe. Oh! 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 Hi! Tangleweed. Okay. That's a tangleweed? You're sure? No. Okay. Aqua Reaper, powerful aquatic tentacle part of a submerged organism. It seems that way. Come As You Are don't count. No. I haven't played Come As You Are, okay? I haven't played any Nirvana, alright? I have done, let's see, 7th Nation Army intro. I've been playing some, like, hard, like, probably bass lines is what I would imagine. Just, like, doing do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just because that's a lot of fun, just doing that nonsense on the E string. And I've been learning the intro to a Weezer song. It's just pretty hard, but I'm learning it. I don't particularly love the Weezer song, but I found the play for it, and I was just like, I'm gonna try this, and it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So let's see. Similar in nature to the surface-based Reaper vine, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Alright, so it's fast. Let's not get too close to it then, if we don't need to. Unless... Oh dear. Oh, well that's interesting. Is there not a way to just switch between who I'm targeting rather easily? It not dying. Okay. Would you like to know... Okay, wait. Okay, there's a lot more messages here. Hello, everyone. The most watery biome is completely forgotten to me. Remember Torvis Bog from Metroid Prime 2 very well. I don't mind water biomes as long as they have a relaxing sound like this. If you don't, then it's easy to get a little bit on the edge about everything. Let's see. I would like to know what the deal is you reticulate your possums. Are you trying to awaken a sleeper agent from the Gulf War or what? Maybe. Maybe. You know. Who's to say? Is it me? Maybe. Will I say? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I just think it's important to know what you should be doing at the end of the stream, and that should be, you know, as we say, reticulating your possums. Possums are important, and so is reticulation of them. That's what I say. There we go. All right. Okay. There's your birthday stream, Jacki Masters Freebird. No! I don't want to learn Freebird. weird enough. Oh, what do we have here? This door has no power. Okay. Alright, so we gotta figure that out too. Do we have a pipe? We do have a pipe. Look at that. Wait, hang on. Visor. Not you. I'm doing this all wrong. There we go. Wait, it didn't open yet? You good? I feel like you should be good at this point. What's your problem? Oh, there's 4 light. Oh. Metroid Prime 2 Torvis Bog water air is so dirty and musty. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. We like clear visibility on where we're going to, don't we? Ugh, it's still your favorite. I hear Metroid Prime 2 is a lot of people's favorite primes. I'm enjoying this so far. I mean, like, I feel like it has to be, like, in terms of games that are this, like, you know, like, world intensive. It's just, like, there's a lot of stuff that they do right, but there's some stuff that, like, you only have, once you get, like, several million player feedback, it's just like, you know what, you could do this just slightly better to make it more enjoyable for everyone. And then they say no more. We're gonna go ahead and do that and make it more enjoyable. And therefore, a sequel is better. Oh, you gotta open your maw first. That's right. Hang on. Oh, you fucker. And I still gotta find the other places to shoot too. Damn. Alright, we gotta do that. Straight. Well, listen, I'm not going to reticulate my possums. I won't do it. You can't make me. Well, I can't make you do anything. This is true. But that doesn't mean you will not feel my sadness when I speak with you, because you refuse to do such basic things with your life. And they certainly are basic. Alright. Let's see. I very rarely hear about it being people's favorites. Not Master gets way more love. Prime 2 is okay. There is no way it's going to live up to the first game, though. The original has beam lighting. There is beam lighting. You are correct. So that one, I think, is good. I think that's good. Okay. Oh, there's one here. Alright, we'll get this one. I don't know if I have to shoot it a bunch of times. It doesn't seem like I have to. Well, that's fine. Let me be able to see what I'm doing again. Platforms. Platforms. Sounds like there's an alarm going off in game. Grease lightning? What? Grease lightning. More than meets the eye. Also fun. I didn't watch the musical Grease a lot. I had a big musical phase when I was in high school, just to note on this, so if there's like old musical knowledge, I may have it in my brain somewhere. Not so much the modern stuff, but Grease? Yeah, I like the Grease soundtrack. I actually had that on CD. Yep. That sort of nerd. There we go! Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Took me a second to remember what the hook on that was. Kids are keen to grease lightning. Go, 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 etc. Look at me, I'm Samus D. Getting here in lightning speed, except we're in water, so it's not really so lightning. But speedy. Yar, she yar. Could you open up, please? You're not gonna open up with this, are you? Hang on. Alright, so then what would make sense? What would also make sense? Why no? Oh. That's how I feel. Alright. 2 doors. 1 big. Save room? Save room! Good stuff. Do you want to save? Yes, I do! It's so nice that you ask before you just save for me. That's so nice of you. Okay. So now... Ooh. This looks like a little elevator thing. Or just a monitor. Primary door control is inoperable. Auxiliary control must be used. No power. Alright, well, we'll see about that. Just 2? Sure. Huh? Come on up. Bubbles. Oh, I do like bubbles. I have a soft spot for fish, not just because I like eating them, but because growing up we had a lot of fish at home. One of those things that one of my parents really loved was fish. Oh, there's an energy tank in there. Energy tank lies within the crashed lift. A concussive blast should destroy the lift's open door panel. Concussive blast. Progress hindered by liquid environment. What are you talking about? Pursuit augmentation required to advance. Nope. Give me that. Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Yay! Okay, so you're saying I can't continue because I'm not special enough yet, game. Very interesting saves work underwater without gravity suit when Super Metroid did not do that. That they didn't do saves underwater? Progress hindered by liquid environment. Okay, so you're just basically saying that I can't continue until I get some sort of augmentation. Just to save me the trouble of trying to go across this. I appreciate that. Let's turn around. And since I got the energy tank, in case I miraculously die for no reason, not my own stupidity, why would that be a thing? We'll save, just to save that 1 point from redoing. But yeah, it's nice that all this equipment for saving just works miraculously underwater without rhyme or reason, without having to, you know, be like, you have to do this or that for this to work. That's nice. It just works because the game wants it to work. It doesn't want to burden you otherwise with its fake science. Alright, let's not fall this time. There we go. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Hi. Okay. I'm fine. I'm cool. No one's full. Underwater without gravity. Yes. There's always gravity. A lot of water makes it part of gravity. That's so cool. This environment is just really dope. A++ for whoever worked on this. You get to pass. You're not getting out of here live. This environment is going to eat you for breakfast. It might. You know what? I don't mind. I like that these platforms just work. And there's nothing holding them up. Oh, that's why. Because I was locked on. That's why it was doing that. I get it now. I was like, I must have been blasted off before. No. I was just holding and targeting and moving with the target. It wasn't the ice's fault after all. My bad. Hey, hi. This may be a few minutes. We're gonna get back up though, I promise. Hey, we'll get up. It may be a few minutes. Maybe a few minutes. There we go. Platform 1. No, we're not. We're not. Alright, fine. Keep your mouth closed. Are you coming after me again? Hey. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. This is the frigate you crashed at the beginning. That feels like so long ago. Let's see, that's where we were before, I believe. I'm not 100% certain where I'm directing myself to at this point. So that's going that way. We're going to be going through the door to the right. Okay. Oh, there's another one of you. Fine. Not close enough for you to activate yet. Now I am. Looks like I'm gonna have to go up there. Feels like it'd be very punishing if I fell down at this point. So let's not do that. Is this a this looks like a platform. Maybe not? Okay, maybe not. Alright, this way it is. Gravity pulses Finendra. I know you want me to go to Finendra. We're gonna go there. Don't you worry. And it'll happen soon-ish. Alright, fine. Stop pulsing at me. Another hint. Yes. This is one that we got a little earlier. This is not new. We gotta go into the ice area for certain. And as soon as we're out of this watery depth, we'll figure something out. This way. Don't hit the doorway. Stop. Eat her alive, you said. She's fine. Nothing will happen. Nothing ever happens to Samus. Samus is doing just fine on her own. Open. 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 That's a long way to go back. It's clearly a zombie who's scarred for life. I am. You are correct. How did you... I don't know how you figured that out, but you found my secret. Okay. This way up, this way. Warning, there's fire. Don't be burned. Good news is that door doesn't need to be activated again. It doesn't. Well, oh yes, yes, yes. All the doors that we activated not to go through. That is the truth. Did I get you guys before? Yeah, I did. Okay. Tinglefeed. Oh. You guys! No, no, no. No, no, no. Would you stay still? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, and I think that's just the two of them. Well, that's cool. Alright, was there anything else besides going straight across that we could do? Looks like the answer is no. Alright, well that's fine by me. Let's go. What's that? Oh, it's an A. Can I even reach that? I doubt it. Alright, well let's try.
Will they open?
No! Whenever I get the upgrade I need, we'll come back here. Yes, you can actually? How would I do that? I missed, though. There's no way I can get back to that platform. No way. I'll get back. You were very close. I was. You're correct, I was. I wasn't close enough, though, so it doesn't count. This is not horseshoes or hand grenades. Very close to the missile upgrade that was in the water. No worries. Hello, ship. Ship shape. Good to see you in your shippy shape. Oh, you can get that. I believe you. I'm gonna have to backtrack there anyway, so we might as well just do it when I come back around later, rather than just, like, try it at, like, 1,000,000 times. The stream has been a few seconds behind. No! That's not great. Okay, let's see here. We've been here. Great place. We need to go to Finendra. So, Finendra elevator. Do I have one directly here? I got the Chozo elevator. Chozo. I don't think I have a Fernandra elevator. Chozo. They're all Chozo? Is there not one that goes over to the Magmore place? There's when there was one that does that. Can't access that one. Chozo. Am I reading these correctly? Chozo. Chozo. Magmore. See, there's one. Okay. But where do I... This is way to Fernandra. Okay, world map. Chozo here. What? No. Ugh. Back. Okay, so that goes to here, I imagine. Yeah. Tallon overworld. No, I don't want to go back that way. No. Okay. Chozo West, so not that one. The East Ruins or Magmore? Chozo Ruins East. Where the hell's the Mag? I lost the Magmore one again. Chozo Ruin West or Magmore. Magmore might be streams the blade on Twitch for me. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Chozo Ruins. Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes if you access Twitch, like on someone else's stream, like either via computer versus phone, it can be a little different in terms of how far behind you are. It's gonna be dependent device, browser, etc. Voices are telling me you need to sleep. Alright, Blacktails, take care. I'll say hello to Mischief for you. No worries. Okay, Fernandra. Oh, for God's sake, I'm back to the same thing. Meow. Meow indeed. I don't know. Let's just go places and I find things. This map is so confusing. Okay, not that way. Okay, that way is away. Peace away. Jacki, do you ever sometimes wonder what's going on? What's it all about? What we're even doing here? What's the point of all this? Every day. But at the same time, it's just like, well, I don't have a fine answer, so it's about existing the life that we have and enjoying it best that we can. And that's my semi-serious answer for you. Ta-da. Wait, is this the... This is the not way I wanted to go. Oh, God. Turn around. I'm just like, this is certainly going to go to the main overview area with the several... No. Wrong. Jack is wrong. Gotta enjoy yourself on this planet while you can. And not in a hedonistic type of way, just, you know. I mean... There's not much of a point otherwise, is there? Be nice to everyone else while you're here, because we're all in the same sort of boat. That is life. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of it. We just know that it's going to happen, and it eventually will end. Might as well just make it as pleasant as possible for everyone else, right? That's the way I see it. Magmore. Oh, right, there's more things to do in here. Okay, I want to go back this way anyway. Right, okay. Goal. Let's go up. I know. What are your thoughts on it? What's everyone's thoughts on that?
What's the meaning of life? Where's your mama?
You know? I say, hey, what's going on? Okay. Okay, I know that song. What's going on? I'm not crying. Oh, I'm going to try. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to deal with you. Go. Okay. Wait. Is this the area that I thought it was? Is a different area. And that's a red door anyway. Never mind, there's nothing here. What's going on? We are going to the elevator for Magmore. That's what's going on. Time to go to Finandra. I'm trying to find a nice route to get there. I think Magmore might be our ticket over. So going to Finandra via Magmore. Finandra drifts north, so that's one. And Finandra drifts south. I think the one to the south might be the quicker route. So let's go that way. I can move so fast I can't tell you where the secret stuff is. Gosh. Gosh. What? I'm so sad. I'm so sad you can't tell me all the secret stuff. You got the secrets, you got a secret to yourself. Wait, was that the... No, I wanted to go to the one that I'm not near. Okay, this one. If you know a secret, you got a secret. Ba 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 ba. Secret, secret, you got a secret. And it only connects to Magmore nor else. Well then, I made the right decision. Hooray! For once. Yeah, that's not the right decision. Alright, here we go. Warning, don't die. Warning. Yeah, this way. And that way. I can avoid you. See? Look. Avoidance. I'm good at avoiding people and things. Ta-da! Beautiful. So beautiful. Finandra... Oh wait, I'm reading messages again. Oopsie. Okay. Switch it here. Sure. Hey, you got stuff I wanted. There we go. Oh, you guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. Get on there. I was going so smoothly. Overconfidence sometimes happens in the wrong sections. Wait. There's a white door here. Where? I see you're up there. I don't know if I don't think I can reach that as it is. Oh, you have one of these things. Okay, never mind. We'll come back here later. I bet Finandra has it. Be that way. Be that way. Beetles that way. Come on. Open sesame. Open. Here we go. This game is really different experience with the GameCube pointer as well. Pointer? GameCube pointer. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, this guy. This guy. The one I'm pointing at. Here we go. One less. Ta-da. Alright. Whew. Okay. Yep. This way. This way. I never went under here. Is there anything worth doing? Oh, fire. Maybe not right now. Oh my god. I don't know if you can hear that. My neighbors apparently have a dog, and it's just been crying all day. I guess they must be home later than they normally are. GameCube and Joy-Con pointer. You can do both of those together? That's interesting. Yeah, that dog is so close, it feels like it's in the room. Look who's here. Save pointer. I like dogs for the record, but I got jump scared. What can I say? Here we go. Get on my elevator. Get on my elevator. Not together. Not together. Oh, okay. There. We like the bones. I think the last time we were in here, I had barely just gotten these. What are you doing in here, bucko? Is there another door in here by any chance? I mean, there's this little thing sticking out, which is curious, but I guess there's nothing to worry about. I have most animals adore cats and dogs. Same here. The mama shiu goth again. Mama shiu go. We'll have some fun. We'll tango. I understand how this works. We don't have to fight, but you know, I need to practice. You're gonna come after me. Something get exhausted, let me shoot you, you know, the normal pizzazz stuff. You're just not gonna attack me, and I'm just attacking you for no reason. That could be what's going on. Blow some ice, something. Okay, alright. Hang on. I don't think it's attacking me. Huh. Alright, how do I get out of here? That's very interesting. Putting a shoe off here is a reference to the saber wolf. Yes. Yes, it is. Who once was here. And nevermore. Nevermore. Dominator let her know his boss. I can if she's not attacking me. There we go. Another day, perhaps. Wait, this is where I came from, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, it just looks very similar. All right. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, we do have you. Okay. You explode yet? You explode. Okay. You too? You mistraveled to question mark. I know. I will go to question mark. That's why I'm in here. I know why I go places. It's because the game says, like, you're not doing enough fast enough. So I'm going to give you a big hint whether you like it or not. So take it. Oh, God's sake. What? Why? Whoa! Dude, rest your legs a little. Or not. Okay, hang on. Did they not get frozen? I guess not. Oh, they do. They do. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yay! Yay! These drones are so easily bullied by wave boom. Seems that way, but I also like, you know, freezing them and telling them to go away. That's also a nice little perk. I didn't bother with the beam. They dominated quick with missile tick. I like freezing them. They're frozen. They're frozen. They're frozen. They're gonna repopulate, aren't they? In a second. Well, you know, whatever. Yes, I would love to save, thank you. So polite. I don't know if that's an option for this version. For missile techniques? Wave stuns also, though. Maybe just game two. Well, I would hope that if they has an option to battle in one way, that it's in both versions. Hope. Okay, let's see. Checking the map here. Alright, so save room we're just in. This is the area we came from. So we have two directions to go. Possibly. So this area, which seems to be not the way they want us to go, but are there any areas I haven't explored? Just since I'm checking. I wonder if there's anything up there that I can do? Probably not. Alright. Say, oh, hang on. Are all these doors explored? Seems yes. The answer's yes. Okay. This is explored. Explored. And explored. Explored. Okay, so yeah, definitely want to go this way. Alright, the way I'm facing. Bingo. Uh-huh. No rapid fire in this version, too. Oh. Okay. No rapid fire. Well, yeah, I definitely... rapid fire is my friend in so many games. It's a shame it's not in this. Meant it is in this version. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Ninja. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ninja, ninja, ninja. Well, I mean, I got you from over here, man. Ah, jeez. I have to go through this whole room. You can't go through doors, you don't know how they work. Even though they're meant for you people, but you're too big for the doors. Na 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 boo boo. This seems so unfair to them. I'm not mad about it, I'm just saying. Halo room. Like, using 8 seconds to kill a parasite queen. Oh. That'll be interesting. Are you too far? You're too far. Alright, well. What is... Uh-oh. I don't know what I hit. That door is definitely closed. Boom. Those eyes. Can I see fine in here? I can. Look at that. How about that? The Halo room. What? Is this the Halo room? Why do you call it the Halo room? Halo Mary room. It's just another save room, isn't it? Well, why isn't this... That's weird. Why does this room not work? Have I looked at these before? I must have. Okay. Why does this not work? Weird. You've already been here. Yes. Yes, I have. But why does this not work? Did I destroy some power? Interesting. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go up somewhere. Alright. Local. Ah! Ledges! It was a map room. Oh, that was the map room. It wasn't a save room. That makes more sense now. I'm just like, why no go? Why you bad? Why you bad to me? Don't be bad to me. Ugh. It's so dark in here. We gotta go through the darkness again, don't we? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It seems so small in here. It seems so small. Alright, who can I lock on to safely? Does she have the gravity suit? No? I'm assuming we'll be getting that somewhat soon enough. Come on down! You wanna jump again? Everybody jump? Fine. I will take your friend downstairs here. Like that? Like that? You're still not gonna come down though. Okay, why do you do everything the long and hard way? So you're back at the thermal visor room. It's in the visor room? Okay. Was that thing you said that I could have potentially bypassed before if we did this one cool trick, but I didn't do that one cool trick because I'm not lead enough? Oh. Why can't I be more lead? Alright, let's get up here. So we can fight properly. Are you trying to break through the walls? That's not how you do it. I see you. I recognize you. I see you. We do things. Oh. Ta-da. 1 security camera, 2 security cameras. Maybe more. Oh, wait, where? You there. Okay. All of this loopy-loop around stuff again. Oh, fun. It's still dark in here. It's probably still dark in here, isn't it? I do like how the wave beam stuns pirates. I like to stun pirates. Mostly with my wit. What's that? This doesn't look... That probably was there before and I'm just now understanding it's there. Alright, where's the other one? Coming out. Oh, you got it. You got a gun? Good for you. Alright. Nope. Alright. Alright. So... we gotta go back up here. I guess. Alright. Do you need me? Maybe you do. No. Okay. That answer's no. Alright. That answer's very no. Alright, let's platform. This way. So quiet in this room, but no, there's gonna be more enemies. And also frustration. Brought on by me, myself, and I. Go. I could get myself squished. If I wished. Door. Also, other door. Ah, this door first, please. Alright. Do you want to save your game? Yes, I do. It does sound lame, but that's the thing we want to do to keep our progress good. Hey. Has anyone shot I had a musical phase as a child? Adult? Child, adult, teen? Probably not. Wait, where does this go? Is this where I want to go? It is where I want to go. Okay. There's lots to do, lots to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Boys back. All right. Wait, wow. Wait, wow. Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, these things again. Wait, not that! Oh my god. You. Ugh. Okay, hang on. I don't remember where those boxes were supposed to be that we're talking about before from a few streams ago. I don't want to hurt. We good? We good? I think that's all of them. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Can I get up here? Is this the thing we're supposed to get up or no? Maybe, maybe, maybe? Okay. Now, I remember hearing previously there's some sort of cool trick I can do on top of some boxes that are high. Maybe it's supposed to be over there, though, where the boxes were destroyed. So, I'm gonna guess... Maybe not. Well, I mean, like, I had to backtrack anyway, right? So, I probably had to come here. Anyway, so... Whatever. Well... I saved some boxes, guys. I feel happy about that. Hooray. Hopefully that's cool. Mother... Ooh. There's different pirates in here, though. And down here. Dude, come out. Alright, fine. I'll come closer to you. Not that close. Too close. Die. What? Were you there the whole time? One-two punch. Which is more like 1-2. Step back, you're dancing kind of close. They are! They are! We need space! Personal space! Personal space. Where is it? It gone? It might be gone. Oh, what did you have? Missile. Alright, there's someone else in here. Where are you? Alright, hop down. Oh, you had me. You had me. Oh, that scared me. Okay, so the room that drops you off to the path is a thermal visor room. Has a white door. Okay. I have a feeling there's gonna be a white door soon. So we need to go down. And then in this room, right? White door? Yeah, right door. Okay. Let's go. Where are you? Where enemy? You're so blurry. Okay, one's down. Too many. The doors have been unlocked. Congratulations. Hey. Alright, are you the white door or you're normal? You're white door, okay. Wait, no you're not. But the white door is in here. So regardless. What? Oh, I see you. That's unfortunately easy. Where are you? I hear you. I heard you break. Let's watch out. There are turrets in here? Thank you. Looking. Where are you? Did I get that one? No, I didn't. There it goes. Okay. It sounded like there was glass breaking, so I think there's a Metroid out here somewhere. Oh, there's another turret. Nope, that was a bad spot. Come on. Alright. 2 turrets down. Excellent. Say plural. Yeah, blood. Jeepus. Oh, I see you. There we go. Ice first. Questions later. Alright, down. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see you. Where are you? Where are you? Frigate. Frigate. There's one underneath you too. Jeez. That one. I can't hit you from where I am. That's baloney. Well, guess and say this one's gonna open. Yep. All right. Shock of the century. Where are you? Ah, poor little baby Metroid. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, hi, hi. Another one? Where is the other one? The ice beam under thermal vision reminds me of a beam from the next game. Ooh. Maybe they had inspiration. Okay. Alright. And I'm assuming there's one more Metroid in here. But there's at least one more turret. Where are you? Yes, we know. We know. We're on the way. We're on the way, computer. It sounds like there's another turret in here. Alright, get you out. Would you look at that? We're not that far away. Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me? We know. Drop. Hey, Mischief. She touched my butt. She touched my butt with her tail. She's just like, letting you know I'm here. Cats are funny. Is there really not another turret in here? It sounded like there was. Well, whatever. Can I see it? I can. Oh. Ice parasite. What about you guys? Wait, you're all ice parasites. Never mind. And flicker bats. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. What a fancy room. What a fancy room with a fancy doom. We're gonna do things and go possibly. Just go down this way. Because why not? That might be the way we need to go, so I'm a little hesitant. Actually, it's going the opposite direction, isn't it? Jacki, how do you feel about people who have terrible voice but love to sing in front of others loudly? Are you trying to say something about my singing? I say let people live. You say just answer me in a heavy New York accent, will you? In a heavy New York accent. I'm from upstate, okay? I'm not from New York, New York. I can fake it. But it's just not, you know, authentic. It's not very authentic at all. I have some friends that grew up down in the city. And hanging out with them has not given me enough of an accent. I can fake it. It's just not authentic though. You know, It's kind of like sometimes comes up as Boston sounding, which I think is more offensive than anything. What the? Oh, you guys. Like the guy in SB halftime show sings so awfully. The Super Bowl? Oh, you mean the guy they invited to do the halftime show? I didn't watch it, so I have no comment. Literally have no opinion on something I have not experienced. Hunter Metroid, adolescent Metroid. You're a Metroid? I guess you do kind of look like a Metroid, don't you? Energy Siphon tentacles increase its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. Energy-draining tentacles allow them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. While base attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. Excellent. Oops, wrong one. Ta-da. Here we go. Yeah, I meant to go watch some of it, but I just hadn't. You know, like, if people enjoy it, though, what's the harm? Someone enjoys it, right? Hanging rock structure appears to have a weak spot near its base. Some stalactites can be dislodged from the ceiling, allowing them to be used as platforms across otherwise unreachable areas. So make boom, it goes down. It might be too far away for that. Right, I see you. And I have a feeling I know what we need to do with you. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Here we go. Stalactites is awesome. Stalagmites too. Mighty! They're beautiful. And natural. And yet, we need to destroy the natural sometimes. Oh, that's you, right? Hang on. Where are you? Interesting. You've returned with beers, Def Bob. Welcome with the beers. Can I have one? Probably not a good idea for me right now, but I'm just saying. Good. I can't get you to... I don't know if it's just I'm not hitting the right area. There's no lock on. Maybe I should switch out to energy. I don't think that's doing it. Okay. The guy won 5 Grammys and yet sings like crap. Oh, I'm sorry that you don't enjoy singing. Well, it's a good thing that you can always just not watch it. It's always good. There's other good stuff to listen to. People have low standards these days. I don't agree with that. Show itself was fine enough a couple even got married on it. Yeah, that I heard was pretty cool. Can't lock on, then you can't release it, I'm fairly sure. Oh wait, can I lock onto you? Interesting. I guess maybe there has to be an order of operations before it happens. That's my guess. Alright, so you went down there. Hello, Mischief. She touched my butt again. Alright, let's go up on there. I still have very damn high standards when it comes to a lot of stuff, including music. I'm very picky with what I listen to and what I do. Well, certain things I do, I should say. But, I mean, if stuff is just for fun, and people are enjoying it, I don't think there's any reason to crap on that, you know what I mean? I'm sure there are people that really hate what I listen to, too, you know? But I'm not gonna let them make me feel bad about my choices and my preferences, right? Neither should anyone let you hate your preferences, unless they are, you know, xenophobic or something like that. Then, you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna hate that. You know, stuff like that. You can't find the share button on the cans. You can drink one for you. That'll have to do. Go ahead. Share for yourself. Yay. Need a different angle of some of them. Maybe you need to be in a different spot. Perhaps. But right now, we need to be in a different tunnel. Oh, you come to say hello and yet you're here to clean yourself in front of me? That's so nice, Mischief. Thanks for the bath. Jacki, what do you listen to? Tell us so we can make fun of your taste. I play some of the music I listen to in between, like when I'm switching games and such. So like, I went to my 3rd show for the Lemon Twigs. Really good stuff. So those are really good. Let's see, what else do I listen to? A lot of different stuff. They're actually my most listened to artist last year, which actually surprised me. Shouldn't, but it did. No, don't fall. Can I still explode you from here? No, not really. Well, okay, yes and no. Alright, I gotta get back up. Where the hell am I? Bloom. Right there. Jacki. Yes, yes indeed. I like rock. I like some pop. I still listen to jock jams, which that's kind of a throwback, but they had these CDs way back in the day that would be songs that they played at like games, you know, like football games and baseball games and all that. And one of my friends got me into them because that's what her parents let her buy her. And it's just fun. Just fun stuff to dance to and stupid stuff to sing to. And had some like Coolio and all that sort of stuff. Pump up the jam. Yes, exactly. You know, Dev Bob, you know. So it has stuff. ESPN Junk Jams. Exactly. You know that. Yeah. I had like the first 2 albums for that. That I know they had at least 4, I want to say. They're really good. You listen to most forms of rock, pop music, and trance dumb. I also do like disco still. I know that is a really strange choice, but I do. I like the Bee Gees. You can make fun of that, but the Bee Gees are classic. Really are. Truly are. Okay. It doesn't look like I can do very much in this room. It has one of these swingy things. But other bands that I can think off the top of my head, gosh, what have I listened to recently? Oh my god, I'm just blinking on everyone, aren't I? Jesus. Yeah, I'm blinking on everything. I did go to a Ben Folds show last year. I did play that during my break, was a little bit of Ben Folds. But that's piano. That's piano, dude. I mean, I love piano. Ben Folds and Billy Joel were the reason I got really into playing piano in the first place back in high school. I don't think there's anything I can do in this room. Ben Folds and Ben Folds 5. Ben Folds 5 came first before Ben Folds went solo on his own. Yes, though. Both are really good. Do enjoy both of them. Just saw Ben Folds on his own. You want to come up? Where'd you go? She's like, meow, 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 meow. Where is she? Where'd you go? If you want to come up, you gotta be within jumping distance. Come here, come here. That's right, my hairy girl. Come on up. Come on up. You know, come up and say hello to people? I'm sure they want to see a cat. Come on. Come on up. She's been less shy lately. Come on up. Yes, Bubby. Come on. She's rubbing against the stand I have for this mic, so if you see that rock, and that's her. Mischief. Come on up. Yeah. Come on, little girl. Come on. Yeah. You ready? You ready? Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. She's just staring at me. Just like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna just keep going. Do you want to come up on the lap or no? Yeah? Yeah. Come on up then. Mischief, make up your mind, sweetie. I got things I'm doing. Please. Yes, the lap is free. Come on up. Come on up. Good girl. There she is. Cat. Cat is here after a lot of persuasion slash I'm not sure, but I am going to be sure, but I'm not sure. If you haven't seen her before, this is Mischief. Sir, she is a cat. This black cat with a little bit of tuxedo on her. Like right here, she has a bit of white. She's afraid of everyone except me. And so, but she's a lovely cat that likes to head bump. So, there we go. Now we're going to continue. Lovely kitty. She is very lovely. She is 11? Actually, don't even remember anymore how old she is. She's been on this planet longer than I've known her. For certain. Oh, right. This is freeze, then bomb. There we go. There you go. There we go. Say rock and roll, give me a headbutt. You want to give me a headbutt? He does that. There we go. I gave her a headbutt anyway. There we go. Alright. Okay. How to progress? So we had one stalactite. Can I get... You are not locking on at all. It's gotta be a different area. If I can get to the right side again... I was at the right side before, and that doesn't do it. This room. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Just stay around. Is there anything in this room? Oh, I hear Metroid. Where are you? Yes, I think it's a Metroid. Sounds like a cat. It doesn't it? Sounds like a little kitty. You can't hear it. I'm pretending like you can though to make you feel better and included. Isn't that nice? There we go. Yes. Num num. All right. Just what I was hoping to see. Here we go. Ledge and dairy. I didn't actually watch a lot of How I Met Your Mother, so I don't. Yeah. Anyway, it's just the ledge was for his safe room. I mean, that's fine. I love cats. So much fun to play and snuggle with. Sucks I develop allergies towards them as an adult. No, really bum me out. Well, it's a good thing it's not the end of the world if you do develop allergies. There are, you know, low allergen cats, just as Sphinx cats. There's that. That's at least that, right? Yeah. I mean, you're not one of them. But then there's also medications for that nowadays. Thank goodness, you know. All Metroids destined for Phazon ranges and the mines must pass inspection. Temperature-affiliated behavioral index for Metroids is available at all research terminals. Access code LIF22. I don't know if that's important. I'm assuming since it's not in red, it's not. All right, well, we found the save room. So that's cool. Yes, we found the save room. Yeah, we found it. You helped. You helped so much. If you weren't here, I wouldn't have found it. Gotta encourage her. All right, we still haven't gone up on that platform thing. Maybe I have to hop along here a bit more. Ben Folds 5 came up. I'm like, kudos for that mention. I love Ben Folds 5 and Ben Folds. We're talking about musicians and such that we like. So yeah. Oh, that makes me think of like the Japanese bands I like, which are less known. So I'm gonna be a little bit more eclectic now. Unicorn. Definitely recommend them. They are really good. Second Action, which is a little bit more known nowadays. Really good band too. This is where I came from, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Sure. Well, how do I continue that? Second Action, Spitz. Spitz is also really good. It's like the word, you spell the word spit and you just had a word, letter Z on the end. Really good stuff. Masayoshi Takanaka. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe I would know the music of said person / band's possibility. Oh, there's 2 more entrances over in this big cylinder. Maybe I should just go there. Yeah, that seems more like an option. Although there are entrances there's exactly one entrance down here that I could not find. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the big cylinder. It's your favorite prog rock guitarist from Japan. Ooh, sounds fun. I will have to look that up later. Hang on, do I still have my notepad open for notes? Hang on. Yeah, I do. Let me make a quick note with just my right hand here, because I got cat in other hand. So, Masayoshi? Is it Yoshi or Yoshi? It's gotta be Yoshi, right? Yeah. Yoshi, Takanaka. Masayoki. Masayoki. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Takanaka. Alright. Alright, I'll definitely look that up later. Oh, it's Yoshi? Oh, okay. Yoshi. Gotta hear the rainbow goblins. Rainbow goblins, you say? Interesting. Goblins. I like rainbows. That seemed like a good combination. But yeah, definitely recommend Spitz, especially the song Robinson. It's such a classic. Really, really good. Very, very haunting. Love that song to bits. Let's see. We want to go up. So let's go up! Or down. You know, either way. Wait, there's a door here. I want the door. Let's go to the door. Rainbow Goblins. I'll try to remember that name. Uh-oh. I don't think I can get up there yet. Not unless I drop down appropriately. Progress hindered by liquid environment. Yes, indeed. Masayoshi Takanaka. Masayoshi Takanaka. Okay, for certain. Not key. Okay. Wakarimashita. Understood. Mission understood. You're just trying to hit me again. Leave me be, fishy. There we go. You know what also was a good band to hear listen to live? They opened for Lemon Twigs was Tchotchke. All women band. Really good sound. And the main lead is for singing is the drummer, and she's got quite personality. She's very fun. Remember when she was counting people off, it's like 1, 2, and then just whamming at it. I aspire to have that kind of energy someday, you know? It's really cool. You done, Mischief? That was a short visit? Okay, go ahead. All right, protect my ear this time. Bye, Mischief, see you later. Did you get the gravity suit? I have not. I don't know where that is yet. I'm defying the gravity suit so far, it seems. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. I think I can get that. Alright, so far so okay. Where can I go from here? And I think this is where I just started. Kind of. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, that's where I started from. Okay, so there's an area up. Let's try that. You better check the map. Yeah. Well, I don't know where the item is. I'm just going where doors look like I can go to. And then going from there. Alright. There we go. Hello, floaty. Boom. Alright, new door. Ah, damn. Music taste spans all nooks and crannies, so hard to put down favors. It is. I have a lot of music that I do enjoy. I really do. Like, ask me to pick like 1 or 2 is very difficult. Oh, I also like, what's the band's name? Forgetting. They no longer, the guys with the helmets that are French, those dudes. I'm forgetting their names. Daft Punk. Really like them. Don't listen to them as much nowadays, but I still like them. And Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac is always easily a classic for me. Thank you. Yes. This is the wrong way. Well, I'm going this way. Wait a second. I had not gone through this before, so this elevator is new. Surely. But where does this go? Magmar Calories South. No. No, there's no way. I had to have come in here before. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh! Well, I found a new... I didn't notice that before, that's what it was. Oh, okay. Well, this is... Well, that's interesting. You're gonna need the gravity suit. I don't know where the... I'm not trying to sound angry. And I understand that at some point I need the gravity suit. I have no idea where it is. I'm not using a guide. I'm just going where the flow was going. As Queen is the Stone Age say. Going with the flow. Alright. So. Okay. So that's that way. Where have I not gone that has an entrance? I have not visited. This area is all done. This area has an entrance down there. Unless I manage to drop down there nicely, I'm not going to be able to make that. And then there was this, which I couldn't figure out how to get to that door. Maybe there is a way and I just missed it. And I think that's it. Well, I mean, I have to go through this room anyway. I might as well try to drop down onto that one ledge anyway. You missed a door. Oh, no, I see 2 purple doors that I have not gone through. But one of my top artists is a pretty eclectic fringe band called Secret Chiefs 3. Well, I certainly haven't heard of them, so they're living up to their names of being secretive. Yep. Go. Down there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get that door. I have a feeling I probably need the gravity suit in order to get it. Based on— oh, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Simply no way. Not even gonna bother. Alright, so then let's go through that door. See what we can do. Mischief, you already were on my lap. Why are you crying? She doesn't want me talking to people, I guess. I don't know. Okay, is their own lore set up kind of 7 bands in one. PT is legendary trance breakbeat producer, Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins is good. Oh, Red Fox is good too. Why the hell am I not thinking about mentioning them? There you go. Another good band. Let's see. So I'm gonna go this way. This way. Okay, so this door for certain. I don't know, when I'm on the spot, sometimes you forget things, you know. I did listen to a bit of the Beatles today. I personally, I do enjoy the Beatles, but I say that very passingly. I'm not like a big fan of them or anything. I can only name so many songs. Ever since I picked up the guitar, like more seriously though, I've just been like looking at how they write music and such, and I'm like, ooh. And it makes me want to listen to more of them. And it brings me back to when I actually did take music theory back in college about how writing was done. It just makes me go, oh, not you. There we go. Okay. So the door is not in this room, but the next room over. Okay, let's get across over there and figure out why the hell I couldn't get in there. Here we go. Okay, switch over here. There's also a really good Japanese band that has some crazy, like, piano solos and such in it. The thing is, like, I can't remember the dude's name. It's like a crazy name, like Kivasami something something. The dude has, like, 5 different bands on the planet. So it's like, I don't know, and I can't name a single one of them right now. But like the one in particular I'm thinking of is like, really good. I'll have to play some of the music sometime so I can like force myself to re-say the name. Oh, well that's one way to die. There we go. I think the door's right below here. How did I not see that? Yellow Magic Orchestra. That's another good one. Yeah. It's kind of the same level as Kraftwerk, Japanese synth electro pioneers. They're really good. I like them too. Helter Skelter was light years ahead of this time. There's a good chance I've heard Helter Skelter. I cannot name a single song of theirs. Good chance. You know, ELO, really good. Underrated, in my opinion. I know they're really good and they're really well known, but I feel like for, you know, the level of notoriety that they have, that they're still underrated for what they are. So, really good. So remember the room for an artifact later. This room? Okay, I'll do my best. Also, hi, Another Sphere. I was like, wait, that's a new message today. There we go. Yes, I did miss this one. Not with that weapon. Okay, you got it. This one. How the hell did I miss this one? Really good band. Oh, what was it? I was just listening to, for the first time I heard the album, what was it called? Breakfast in America? What was that band's name again? I'm forgetting it, but I'm like, God damn, that's some really good mixing and good songs. It's just like, they don't solely focus on like one instrument. They really incorporate everything nicely. It's just like a wonderful mix of things. Supertramp, thank you. That is it. Not that I can really name any other albums Supertramp has done, but Breakfast in America is really good. It really is. It's just very well mixed. I mean, apparently they earned a Grammy for the sound mixing for that, so very well done. What's this? Where are you? Is there something down there? Oh, it's another one of you. Yeah, never mind. Not important. Genesis. Genesis is great. Phil Collins does some really good work. Yeah. I always think of that damn drum solo from Feel It Come in the Air Tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Let's see. We have kippers for breakfast, mummy dear. Mummy dear. Not in America, you naughty little shit. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. No, you're fine, you're fine. All the American Psycho memory makes me sound funny or whatever. Yes! Oh man, American Psycho. I was so confused the very first time I finished American Psycho, the movie. I have the book, and I have not read it. And I've been meaning to. I got it as a gift. Because I just asked for, give me some books that are interesting sounding one year. And I ended up reading one of like the 5 that my family member got me. Which, I'm sorry about that. Eventually. You have to sing it. Which song? It's the song. You gotta have them in Texas because everyone's a millionaire. Which song are you referring to? I don't have everything memorized that I like. I'm sorry. Just don't. My memory does not function like that anymore at the age that I'm at. I'll be turning 40 next year. My memory just doesn't work that way anymore. I'm old. Unless it's something I listen to over and over and over and over again, it's very unlikely that I'm gonna remember. Let's see. You got like a Fleetwood Mac song. I probably can do that without too much of an issue, but let's see. Breakfast in America. The song Breakfast in America. Yeah, no, I don't know the lyrics to that song. Sorry. Goodbye, stranger. Da, 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 da. I mean, the album's really good, but I can't quote the whole album in their songs. I can't. I don't have that in me. All right. I keep coming back down here, and I know I should not be in the mucky muck. But this is the fucky muck. You quoted some lyrics. Well, I appreciate you quoting the lyrics. As I said, I listened to the full album for the first time fairly recently, so it's just fresh in my mind. Okay. Let me take a look at this room again here. No. No. It's kind of like, you know, like you say, like you meet someone and then like passingly in the store and they help you or something and just like, wow, that person's really nice. I'm not necessarily going to remember their name. You know, it was just a random one time. Same thing for song lyrics that I like. It's just like, I'm not going to remember all of them all the time. It's not happening. In fact, I get really paranoid when it comes to song lyrics. When I think it was high school. It was high school or middle school. And I was in the lane waiting with my dad in the car, and there was some song that came on the radio, and I started singing to it. My dad just gave me like the weirdest stare in the world, because I was like going like, Moonrock Hollywood were the words that came out of my mouth. And he's like, what are you saying? I'm like, Moonrock Hollywood. It's like, it's owner of a lonely heart, Jacki. And so ever since that moment happened, I'm just always like really concerned and always have to double check lyrics before I start singing because I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm just like, I don't want another moment like that happening to me. You know what I mean? I was like, Moonrock Hollywood, owner of a lonely heart. I don't know how I got those confused, but I did. Enjoying this series. Really love watching people play. My favorite games for this. Miss the gravity suit. I'm gonna lose my mind. My sanity's are at risk here. Well, I mean, it's a required item, right? I'm not gonna miss it. It's just a matter of will I find it. Fast for your sanity. Change is a really, really good song by the band, yes. There you go. Changes. I don't know if that's yes. No, that's not yes. That's David Bowie. Oh, I don't quote me. Don't quote me on that. Change can't change me. I can't change it. Wait a second. I can't change time. Yeah, I like a lot of classic Motown music too. You know what I mean? That stuff is classic. And also, what's his name? Not Ray Charles. Ray Charles does some good stuff too, but that's not who I'm thinking of. The other wonderfully famous blind pianist. Again, a lot of piano players. I like them. Oh gosh, what's it? Stevie Wonder. Really good champ. That's my fault. That's my fault. I mean, all the actions happening here are my fault. You got no one else to blame. Alright, I can do this from here. Look at that. I made it. I made it, Mom. That's not a ledge, is it? It is a ledge. What? Okay. That's lucky. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else here. Nope, but I see you. Something tells me I'm gonna need that grapple, or get that grapple very soon. Or maybe the gravity gun. I don't know. Gravity gun? Gravity suit. Alright, ball time. The meat puppets. Live Billy. Meat puppets. Meat puppets are the ones... Is that the band that does I Can Only Count to 4? Because that's really good. I love that. There's not very much metal that I listen to, but that I can rock to. No? Okay. No? Alright. Alright, this seems friendly. Seems very friendly. Yeah! Woo! Very friendly. Very friendly. Get me out of here. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Nope. 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 Come on. Come on. Are you serious? Oh, here. Wow. Yes, yes, you hit me. I heard. Ow. Let's go. Purple suit. Purple suit. Yes, eventually. But not yet. Oh, we're oh, I just turned myself around. Damn it. That's where I came from? No. Yes? Yes, no? Oh my god. My sense of direction is failing me. No, that is definitely where I came from. What the hell? Did I miss something? Am I blind? No, keep going. Keep going? Alright. No worries, shark. Wait, I see something spinning over here. I see you. What? But this isn't like the ice key in Banjo-Kazooie and I can't get it, is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. T-posing. Awesome. It's not a pure T-pose though. Her legs are not like that. Ooh. Gravity suit acquired. Get equipped with gravity suit. Movement in liquid environments is no longer hindered. Additional data. New extras. Yay, extras. Alright. Alright. Jump. Everybody jump. Jump. Everybody jump! Woohoo! And I can see clearly now. That's beautiful. Okay. Now we can do stuff. Alright, where to go? There's another door in here, so I guess we're gonna do that. Thank God I'll be able to sleep tonight. You're welcome. No nightmares of like, why didn't Jacki do it? Why'd she give up? Why? No, sleep is slumber. The slumber is nice and essential and easy now. For everyone, including me. We're good. We are good. There's more backtracking I can do. But before we backtrack, let's front track. Oh, you. Yeah. Can you just boom there? Yeah, thank you. Is there another one? They usually come in pairs. Ah, just the one. All right. Come on, one of you freeze. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da! I was in this room before. For certain. There's a door to the right, and I'm gonna make it mine. Now. Down, Bessie. Nope, can't see. Can see. All right. Well, we still need to get to the anomaly. Wait, no, that was the anomaly, wasn't it? Oh my god. Gravity anomaly. That's what I got. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Last time was the cold anomaly, which was the ice shot stuff. This time it's the gravity anomaly, was the gravity suit. Okay. So that's more or less a hint for what is to come. What? What was that? Oh, hi guys. Jerk. You'll be able to sleep tonight too. I'm so glad I give people good sleep. That's good. I need to go to bed early tonight. Not earlier for cutting off stream, mind you. Just I went to bed at like 3 last night because I was trying to do some fixing of other things and waiting for uploads. I've been trying to upload this full upload of my full playthrough of what was the game called again? Stray Children. And apparently it doesn't like it as a full video because it's 24 hours long. So I was like, okay, let's split it in half. Half video? No, too long. All right, so one video that's 10 hours and the rest of them, which are going to be half of that. And it's like, okay. But it was still uploading. Before the stream started, I had to cancel one of the two. It's just like, I can't win this week. I've been trying to do this since Sunday. I get so behind on things I want to do. Let's see. Okay, where am I going now, though, is the question. Let's see, what time is it? It's 12:30? Okay, let's go find a save. Was I... I don't really want to go all the way back there. I don't think there's a point in doing that at this moment, so we won't. So we got all the rooms that I wanted to. Slash needed. Go this way. There's a save over here. Is it going to be worth going all the way back here, though? Maybe they're the elevator room. Yeah, let's go through the elevator room. I'm sure there's a save quicker that way. Let's do that. That was to the right, right? Yeah, okay. Up and right. She's pretty. You're done for the night after the sun coming saying, yes, that is the plan. And then tomorrow I'll be starting a little later only because I have guitar lessons and they're late. So I gotta start late as a result. But tomorrow will be just Metroid Prime. So I'll probably start at like 9. Probably around 9. Something right there. Okay. Door open. Wait. No, this is the right one. Get me down. Clumsy. Go. She looks really good in purple. It's a good color. Orange also looks good. But purple. Really nice. Magmore. Alright, where is the safe? Behind us. Okay. We'll figure out where we're going tomorrow. It's Right now we don't have a lead, except we are no longer led in water. But we'll lead in water. Still, it's the same spelling, it makes it funny. So you haha. So tomorrow, back into more stuff to do. Yes, I don't think, wait, there's a white door there. I don't think we can open that. All right, there's going to be a lot of figuring out where to go tomorrow. All right, so, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll have a good Wednesday. I hope you guys had fun watching. I love talking about music and just being a total doofus with everyone. Makes me feel joyful to share my stupid joy with everyone. Joy with everyone. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. And as I always say, and this is your choice, but I always remind you because I think it's important enough to remind you to reticulate your possums, all right? Have a good night. Please take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm waving at the camera. You can't see it, but I'm waving. Bye. See you later. Bye. Ciao.